no comment. Nah, to con me to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, look graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. It has come to my attention that you seek a very important answer. How dare I forget to mention that I'm not the one you should have went after, so you pose the question. I strike it down with those hands, but now you stuck in heaven, and the room fills with laughter. This is proclamations, hit a Jora joke. Remember this time and stay afloat, cause it is a different art control. What is woke with the cities across the globe? Watch your smiles or crack the code. Make a bank from all of those who have a pose, waiting for the next person who can't provoke. Turn it back against me and the curse will close. No comment, nah, to con me to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, look graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. You wanna know what's going on in your life? Gotta focus on mine, gotta focus on mine, yeah. You wanna know what's going on in your life? Gotta focus on mine, gotta. I wanna know what's in all the hot times, through all the hot times, through all the hot times, yeah. I wanna know what's in all the hot times, through all the hot times, through all the hot times. Make sure we are blessed to be alive. We soon realize we might have to sacrifice and be concise about what we want to do in life, cause the drive within is what truly is the hot times. Just know we all go through it. We sunk a few shits, but we soon get used to it, but it only really matters how you view it, yeah. Don't matter even if you're new to it, hot times, dark times, sunshine, that's life. We all thrive, we all cry, we all die. That's life, that's yours, that's mine, that's ours, that's life. Celebrate highs and lows and everything, that's right. Cause we already start from one, even from day one. The grind has only begun. Time to ask yourself what you truly want from. That's the dawn when you find what you truly want done. Each and every one of us is a different equation. For me, it's all about changing the nation. For others, it's about finding a way to get to the station. Cause all of us are only living our imagination. Don't suffer for other people's validation. Enjoy the process and knowing what you want to be chasing. Remain patient, don't forget to keep tasting. Cause you're the only one who knows what you truly create.
Spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until
those
you
are my
see the
toes.
motion.
Y'all make sure that your clay is treed. You know what I mean. Yo, what is Grandma doing back here?
I'm not here for bragging.
There's no way that works.
Mind is burning. This shit's my bitch. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? Stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, I'm ready for bottom, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me? Step in the fire, get ready to take me high. Real coming out your amplified. Y'all want every black man to be rich and pride. Why these weapons up and turn into shy, huh? Cell phone became your brother. Internet replaced your mother. You leaving homies on red. No wonder all your friends dead. Jealousy was a centerpiece. Some of my best friends turned to enemies. Sabotage my identity. Why they wanna treat me like a Kennedy? They wanna affect the legacy. Protect the heart, I cut off the extremities. I'll never be another piece in your recipe for social supremacy.
Got three. Back in the back. Back here. Throw now.
They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now?
Okay, gotcha. What's your peak?
Ready to put it
Guys,
down.
we have done it.
Bottom already
Final
but they won't
block,
forgive me
baby.
now. You really
We've
ain't ready
completed
now.
it.
You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you late to shut it down. Over the mountain now, burning the valley down. I don't know where my mind is, don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus.
Nationers, nationers, nationers! What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. Nationers, nationers, nationers. Welcome back to another live stream. I hope that you guys are doing well. Hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday. Happy Hump Day! I'm sure most of you guys get that reference. Used to be in like an old insurance ad back in the day. Was it State Farm? It wasn't Allstate. Maybe it was State Farm. I feel like it was State Farm. State Farm used to have the pig. Was it Progressive? I don't actually know what type of insurance it was. It was one of the more popular ones, by the way. Nonetheless, Nationers, it is so great to see you guys in here, back at it for another live stream. It is currently 4:07 p.m. on February 4th, 2026. Nationers, it is so great to see you guys back in here. First and foremost, I'm glad that the stream intro you guys can actually hear. It baffles me that you guys could not hear that. I wonder if during the 72-hour live stream you guys could not hear it. I wonder if it's because I don't have it on monitor. Well, I guess I don't know. Hold on. Let me go back to the intro. Let me go back here. Well, it's not going to go. Never mind. I'll figure that out later. Was it Geico? Hump Day Camel commercial. It was a Geico. It was Geico. Hey, guess what day it is? Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Should we watch it real fast? It's so funny. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump Day!
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
This was like a huge meme way back in the day. Like a huge meme way back in the day. So funny, by the way, Nationers. Now we're back. First and foremost, it is so great to see you guys back in here, back at it for another live stream. I do want to welcome you guys back into the stream thoroughly and properly. First and foremost, Pork Chop, congratulations on getting that first viewer. Allow me to actually add you to the list of first viewer names, by the way. I need to add you. Pork Chop 12. One first viewer. So, by the way, Jar Destroyer, Jared, he has 1. Ericu has 1. Sunkin has 1. Manny has 3. And Pork has 1. So, you guys are all trying to catch Manny at this point. But you never know. Manny has a 40 stream streak right now as well. So, you never know how that's going to go with him getting first viewers. But I also want to welcome back Renato. I want to welcome back Blue. Jared, welcome back. Jordan, welcome back. Savatar, welcome back. Or Savatier, welcome back. We also got C-Meta back on the stream. We also got Kendo back on the stream. Great to see you in here. Manny, welcome back, by the way, again, formally this time. Noah, welcome back. Kendall, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Noah, yes, I did hear that the district is possibly building a new high school, middle school. This was something, if I'm not wrong, was also proposed, because when you are trying to pass a bill, you have to propose and you have to get a certain amount of votes. And in essence, it's coming back around, maybe with like a few different implications this time. Maybe a few different like tax percentages and like what it's going to look like for all of the people that live in the East Valley District. Now, the one main thing is, I guess for anyone, I guess me and Noah are the only ones that know this, but yeah, our high schools are very old. The high school that I went to was built back in 60s, roughly, and then kind of got renovated and added a second floor to it in the late 90s. So a lot of people did not actually get the chance to, have a 2-story high school. And now, with years passing and 20 plus years since even the expansion of it, they're passing a bill to basically make a new high school and a new middle school. And that would happen later this decade. But basically, the one main thing first is to get the bill passed. 2 is to get the funding required, which takes years of, taxpayer dollars in the district. And then that to actually put into the materials to then build the school. So yeah, it's super exciting. This was something that happened Let me see it. Let me see it on my ballot here, because I have my ballot right next to me. Election day is the 10th, by the way, in case you guys don't know. Okay. Yeah, so it's this, yeah. So this is proposition number 1. It's basically approved or not approved. It's like a vote yes or not yes, if I'm not wrong. This is literally the only thing on the county ballot. This is so funny. So it says, proposition number 1, East Valley School District number 361, bonds to replace aging schools and improving safety. I just found about it with my ballot. Oh, you just found out about this? So, no, if you've been like, if you're in the area still, like you'll see everyone saying like vote yes. That's for this, by the way. That's for this. So the Board of Directors of East Valley School District number 361 adopted resolution number 2830 concerning a proposition to provide safety, modern facilities to enhance learning. This proposition would authorize the district to construct a new high school to replace East Valley High School on the existing site, constructing a new middle school to replace East Valley Middle School on the existing site, make necessary district-wide safety, security, and infrastructure improvements, issuing $220 million of general obligation bonds maturing within 21 years, and levy annual excess property tax to repay the bonds. All is provided in resolution number 2830 should this proposition be approved or rejected. When is that for every state? I don't know. I would imagine that there might be some sort of, election in February. It's very odd for it might also just be like a district vote and whatnot. So yeah, that's what they meant. Like, that's like, if I don't know how often you're on Facebook, but like, this is like, being an adult should be kind of important. Yeah, I will say, like, you think about these things and it's like, okay, like, does it matter about like voting or not? Like, sure, like your taxpayer dollars, like I would trust my money going to like the school district rather than like the federal government in a lot of ways, or local government in some ways. Like, I at least know. So also getting this approved, one thing, mainly this is just for Noah. By the way, Mark, also welcome back, by the way. Great to see you back in here. I know that you chatted right after all the welcome backs, but welcome back, by the way. Mark, if I'm going to welcome you back. Sunkin, welcome back. So the one main thing that this proposition does is it actually gets federal state funding for this. So either we could do this by ourselves and get the money through taxpayer dollars within the district, or we can alleviate some of that via the state government. So if we pass this, then it obviously goes over to the to the state government, goes through their process, they approve it, they reject it, whatever, and then that becomes then their bill. They pay for part of it, or we pay via our state dollars, or our district dollars rather, to fund this project of $220 million, which they laid out. There's a whole pamphlet, or some pamphlet, or like a infographic that you guys usually get in the mail during around election season that like shares like, hey, this is what things are getting used for. And yeah, so it would be really cool. My thought process now, if I were to do this, I would move the high school where the middle school is. That's one thing that I would do. I would do that because the high school kind of confined. There's a mountain on the backside. There's two roads kind of pinning it down, and there's a neighborhood onto the east side of it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up Google Maps. Nationers, we're also going to be popping back onto the Chunk SMP, by the way, Nation. We're going to be working maps. Let me show you guys here. Let me show you guys in here. Most of them are in November, by the way. Like, most of them just are in November. Hold on. I'm going to try and do this so you guys... Hold on. Wait, can I... Hold on. Let me do this in an incognito, so I don't show where my house is. That looks fine. That looks fine. Okay, so Nationers, this is what East Valley High School and Middle School look like, okay? This is what they look like, okay? So as you can see, this is the high school right here on the right side, okay? We have the middle school here. Now, just in the short theory, there is a lot more space on this left side than there is the right side. Now, the high school is not that big. Middle school is not that big. Like, I mean, you take out this middle walkway here between the high school, between both sides, the north and south wings, right? It's probably the same size as the middle school, roughly. Just that this is a two-story building on this front half, or this bottom half, rather. The back half is just kind of large. It kind of... because there's a gym in there, right? Like, that's going to be like a floor and a half. Now, if it were me, I would, I mean, tracks are millions of dollars, right? Like, they can't move the track. Like, you're just going to have it be what it is. I would move the high school where the middle school is. Because look at this baseball field. It's so confined. It does not fit there. The tennis courts are fine, but maybe you can put some tennis courts here as well. Now, that would be more money, right? But you can at least have a football field here with a stadium. You can, you know, high school here, whatever. Maybe you make the high school like right here. I don't know. I wouldn't, like, if I were planning this, if I were building this and like it costs extra money, I would rather do this. Because again, you're kind of confined to the neighborhood here. You're kind of confined by the 2 streets here and this giant mountain on the backside. You're just confined. You know what I mean? Why did they need 5 baseballs? So this is baseball here. This is softball, softball, softball. These are softball. That's a baseball. But these are middle school stuff. So the middle schoolers use these 2 down here. The high schoolers use this down here. So they built this. They built this pretty recently. So this actually looks pretty nice, I will say. Other than the grass looks like it's absolutely dying. Oh my gosh. Look at the grass. Why are there 500 softball fields? That's a great question. That's a great question. So this became kind of like a sporting complex. So like teams do use this, if that makes sense. So it's not just for the high school and the middle school. So initially, let me see if I can I find like one that's like way back in the day? How do you do, I should know how to do this. Layers, satellite, more. Can I find one that's like way back in the day? The giant, you're talking about this? This used to actually be a farm. It used to be a community farm. Maybe I have to do it on Google Earth. Google Earth. Let's see. This might be a Google Earth thing. Because I just need to date it. I want to go back in time so you guys can kind of see this. Where are we? Okay. Can I date this? Can I go back? How to go back? How to go back in time on Google Earth?
With historical imagery in Google Earth, you can travel back in time to see imagery from previous years. Now, in Google Earth 6, we've made it easier for...
Here it is. Date attribution. You can see like when things were... How do I go back in that though? That's where I thought it would be. Let's find out again. Hold on.
You to know when historical imagery is available. Let's travel to Las Vegas, Nevada, and check out the imagery as far back as 1950.
Yes, I do remember
Zoom
that.
down
I
until
do.
you see the clock and year pop up in the status bar.
Hold on. Let me turn off the intro music.
When you see the clock icon, that means that there is historical imagery available in
No, that's not it. Desktop. Click the clock icon in the top toolbar or view historical imagery. Historical imagery. Yes! Yes! Okay. So, Nationers, this is what the school looks like now. This is what it's configured as. Okay? Let's go back when I was in... let's go to 2010. This is 2009, rather. That's fine. 9/11 of 2009. Oh, gosh, what a day to be alive. So, Nation, this looks way different. Obviously, the high school looks mostly the same. But this parking lot's all new. This video is from 16 years ago. Sorry, it is from 16 years ago. But as you can see, here's the softball, baseball. These are more softball fields. We have a lot of softball fields. Soccer fields typically went here. I mean, most everything looked the exact same. Like the track's still there, the high school. The parking lot is still all the exact same. It's very small. But obviously, there's no road that runs through. Actually, everything came through this road right here. So you could see the line, see that curvature. All the cars would turn off Sullivan, onto Wellesley, onto Progress, cross the front of the middle school, and it would go at Forker. Then you go at Forker, and then you would take a right turn. And this got really bad because these are two, like, really middle of the road, right? So, like, watch. Let me go back all the way over to 2026. And as you can see, they built a road that just basically took over everything. So what this ended up being right here was actually a community farm. You can kind of see the rows. You can see them right here. Here's like those like sunflower beds. like gardening beds. This is what they used to be. And I remember like you would park your car. You could actually like there was a gate that you could go in here. It was basically an honor system, and you could drive. You could park your car here, and or even on this other side as well. You could do that. What was 2000? Well, let's go to like 1985. This might look so much different. This is going. Oh wow, some really great stuff. Okay, 1995. Pretty much the exact same thing. Pretty much the exact same thing here, guys. There's the track. There's the baseball field, soccer, tennis courts. Let's see. Okay, this is a better photo. 2002. Nothing really here. You actually used to be able to run on this. Like, this will also be good. This was like, you used to be able to run here. If I went back that far, my school wouldn't even exist. That's funny. As you can see, I mean, oh, look at all the cars. Like, wow, this is actually some high fidelity. Even people parked near the tennis courts because the parking lot was so full. Even down here, like, yeah, there's so much stuff. So much stuff. So let's go down to 2003. Okay. Don't know what that is. I think this was a making of a baseball field, and then they're like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know what that is. I've never seen this. 2005, I would have been 4. We would have moved into our house in 02. Parents got married in 03. 06. This is like halfway through 2005. It's another photo a month later. Let's just go to 2006. This is July. Yeah, that same thing's here. I don't remember that thing, to be honest. Yeah, 2008. That's no. Okay, let's go to 2011. This thing is still here? I don't remember this. I don't remember that baseball field just being in the middle of this field. I really don't. But yeah, there's the garden. You can still see the garden and whatnot. Like I was saying, move the high school to here. Move the middle school to there because it just has less room. Maybe you have more facilities here. Maybe you put the middle school here, you know, on this. Because something that Central Valley used to do. Where's Central Valley? So Central Valley, I don't know if you guys know this. Let's go back over to 2005. So the high school on the right side, 1995, they had some pretty good high fidelity. High school's actually on the left side. Then they built the high school that's there now on the other side. So they flip-flopped it, as you can see there. That was something that they did. Wow, this is so cool. Perfect spot for a baseball field right in the middle of a field. They cannot build buildings on top of existing buildings, though. Exactly. They would have to get rid of it. That's the thing. Like there would have to be either a shortened academic summer or some really good construction workers like working way overtime. Like the problem is now in 2025, this is all new. Like all of this right here is all new. Like there's a football field right here. Awful spot for it. Like so bad. I think they might try and acquire this. They should try and acquire this because you could fit. I mean, hard part is like a baseball field next to like a busy highway. Like that's destined to be a disaster. I mean, we already have one right here. It's really bad. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily work. And there's power lines that run through here, so it's like you are kind of limited in some of the spacing that you have. This is not a great place for a high school or just really anything in general. I guess like that'd be hard. Like, I mean, I could envision the high school being here. I could. I really, really, really could. I could envision the high school being like in this corner with all the facilities in the back or something. There's no way to demolish and rebuild it without affecting the school. Yeah, I mean, unless you like cut off the back end of June, it would be really rough. Like it would be really rough. It would be possible, but you would need like so many people working on it. A lot. Like, so we used to have a football. This is where I used to practice football. We used to practice here, but now the road's there, so they had to reconstruct everything. What? 2017, I was in... Oh my gosh. Why is there a random baseball field there? Why do I not remember any of that? That's when they built the road. I don't remember this. Maybe I do. I really don't remember it. I really don't. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad that I don't remember this individual baseball field right there. I'm so sorry. Like, I practiced right next to it. I practiced right here when I played football. We would practice right here, and we'd do gassers back and forth. Up and downs over on the side. I don't remember this baseball field. But now. It's pretty bad. Like, even looking at the baseball field is so bad. If you're going to hit a home run, hit it far right or far left. But yeah, this is where I went to high school, by the way. This is East Valley High School. Ran on this track. Did cross country. You know, we ran all the time and whatnot. Did football here when I did football. Oh, you know what? Let's go through. I think this would be really cool. I know that we were intended to play Minecraft, but I think this would be really cool to kind of go through some of the logistics of what the high school looked like. So, obviously, well, hold on. Middle school, pretty easy. Like, you can kind of tell which one's the gym. So, this giant rectangle right here, that's the gym. This is the auxiliary gym. They had a storage unit here. They had classrooms here. They had a walkway there and a walkway there. That was like, they had walkways also through here. But they had about 3 walkways, one every third. They had the orchestra and the band room back here, way back here, as you can see, like right here. This was the cafeteria right here. Then we go out for recess. We go play. They had science, English. Then they had maybe some science. Social studies was like in this unit. Maybe some math. I don't remember math being in this section. Where did I do my math? Who did I have for my 7th and 8th, well, rather 8th grade math? Who did I have? I actually don't remember my math teacher my 8th grade year. So I had Mr. Wolf, Mrs. Penwolf for English. History, I had Mr. Blewett. I know I was in algebra, but I don't remember geometry was my freshman year with Mr. Riggins. I don't remember. Let's go to the high school. This is kind of fun. This is kind of fun going down memory lane. So I remember the high school a little bit more. Minecraft has got a revamp. This is the new Hightail DLC. So, like I mentioned, 2-story building, but I'll start from the back here. So gymnasium is like right here. They have a gym right here. Yes, you walk. Gym right here. They have a giant gym, 3 basketball courts and whatnot. Like, it runs all the way to the edge of this building pretty much. Because, like, you can open these doors and there's a gym. So they have a small gym, auxiliary gym. 3 basketball courts pretty much right here. Cafeteria right here. So basically think about the start of the gym at these kind of like pegged sequences. And it goes all the way to the end of the building. So that's part of that. We have a walkway here that you can... It's 2 stories, as you could kind of see. There's a courtyard, but you basically walk through this little thing here, and then the second part is raised. That's where all the admin is. The bottom underneath that is the library, which kind of makes sense, kind of very fitting there. So you walk through, you go to lunch, you can go to the basketball court if you need to, the gym for assemblies, and we walk. We have Deca right here. This is where, like, you could buy like food, like pizza slices, or you could buy drinks, Red Bull, Italian sodas. We had that class, so like the Deca class. Then we had the orchestra room right here with practice rooms on the back. We had band rooms, band with practice rooms on the back. And so that's kind of the inner workings of this major section with gyms, cafeteria, band and orchestra. Then over here was wood shop and metal shop. That was kind of these 2. They also had East Valley Online. So if you did online class as a part of your curriculum, that would be kind of here. That was the second story. You could kind of see this ridge. There was an elevator. We have an elevator. We have 2 elevators in the school. So we have an elevator on this backside that leads you up to EV Online. Then we have one over here that leads you down into like the trenches of the gymnasium and those back rooms and whatnot. So admin, all of that. Over here, so again, 2 stories. So we have a west wing and an east wing. Now let's go from the bottom. The bottom is a lot of English language arts. So we had like English, French, language, just any type of world languages, and English was bottom. So they basically sectioned out every wing as a topic, one of the main 4. So math, history, science, and English. English was the bottom west, the lower west. The upper west was primarily sciences. That was, physics, chemistry, biology, AP bio. They had one art class up top just because it actually had. So you can see a sunroom here, actually. There's a sunroom on both sides of this. So our biology class and some of the physical science classes had access to this. So they had a class here, they had a class here, class here. They had about 4 classes. And then they had just some random just kind of classes that, kids just need to go to. Then in the lower East section, that was primarily history classes. So like AP Euro, APUSH, AP Government. That was primarily this section. We also had choir. Was choir this? Hold on. Was choir this unit? I don't believe it was. Was it? No, it was. It was. This was choir and any of the, this was our theater in a way. This was our theater. Yeah, because I remember you walked and you could see the glass walls. And then, yeah, you can either walk there or not. So yeah, we did all of our plays here. We did all of our theatrical, anything that we did here. Choir obviously sung in there for their concerts. But yeah, primarily history in this lower East section. In the upper East section, we had math. So this is, like geometry. This is algebra 2, calculus. My calculus class was over here. My algebra 2 class was just a door down. My geometry class was actually up in the upper West section. And then you had reception. Actually, reception used to be right here where my mouse is on this kind of triangular section, or not triangular, this rectangular section that kind of pieces off. But now reception is right here. That's actually like where you check in and whatnot. And then, yeah, I always used to park in, they don't have the numbers. I used to park in 13. I used to always park in 13. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I used to park either there, like within this section, I always used to park. But my junior year, I actually always used to park back here. My junior year, I got my car super late into my junior year. And Colton Sire, this is so funny. One of my good friends, Colton Sire, you guys maybe like see his streams when I'm not streaming. He streams a lot of League of Legends. But Colton Sire, he would always park in this handicap. You can see the striped lines here. They have 2 of them. This is kind of for like the handicap or just like no parking because there's a gate here. You couldn't even read the number on the spot I parked in. That's funny. So very similar to like this here. Like it just gives people who need a handicap or have a handicap to like get out, whether that's a wheelchair, whatever, vans type of thing. So what he did is I'd always tell him I had to park back here because I didn't want to buy a parking ticket for the back half of the year. I didn't have any money. I didn't want my parents to pay for it. So I just parked back here because I'm like, they're never going to check back here. Parked here for the back half of my junior year. And I told Colton, he's like, what? Just use my parking spot. So he gave me his parking pass. And then he would park in the no parking signs. And then Joe, our security guard, he would go out there and check and be like, Colton, why are you parked in the no parking sign? He's like, we can't have that. So then like a month goes by, that happens. Joe is like, what are you doing? So then I had to give the parking pass back to Colton. And then I had to, park back here again. Were you parking the staff lot? So this is partially the staff lot, like a good, so I think these 3 rows, so this one facing the field, these double and this double row are for staff. And then this one is for students as well. It's not a whole lot of parking. This is like the back staff parking lot, but this never gets filled, like ever. Like I guess the only time I've seen this filled is when, like this is pretty filled. Mind you, look at how many colored cars there are, by the way. Lots of reds, there's blues, there's a yellow car there. Love this. This is probably how full it is, I would say. Like it gets decently full. Like there's cars, janitors, cooks, like that all park back here. Like all of some staff park back here, but most staff park back here. I would always park back here for track. And my junior year, I'd always park back here. But yeah, back when cars had colors and were just white, black, or even gray. Yeah. Come on now. Like look at 09. 09 had it so great. 09 had it so great. There's even like a greenish teal car. There's a lot of blue cars. I would love a blue car. That wasn't obvious. Now that's a true friend. Yeah, Colton is a great guy. I love watching his streams. He was streaming League of Legends a few months ago while I was DoorDashing and I was tuning in. So typically when I'm not streaming, he just auto host him and whatnot. So if you guys ever, I'm not streaming and check, he might be streaming. You never know. But yeah, he lives in California now. But yeah, this is the history of East Valley from a middle school and a high school perspective. This looks way different, by the way. Let me go back to 2013. This is what it used to look like. We had this road used to not be here. Let me go back to like 09. Whose stupid idea is it to put a road here? I know whose it was. It was our stupid superintendent, Mr. Glenwinkle. Glenwinkle. He came all the way from Yakima where he effed up the K through 8 system there. K through 12, rather. Made it a K through 8. So then by 2013, they had these portables. This was a portable. This was a portable. So they added a stupid road so you couldn't play in this field anymore. So you had to play out here and play out here. So this was kind of the younger kids section, like K through maybe second grade. Third grade kind of got this middle section. Fourth and up got this section over here. This is just kind of where we lingered, more or less. We had 2 basketball courts. But man, these were the times. 2006, I was in first grade, kindergarten. I was in kindergarten. Yeah, I was in kindergarten. 2009, I was in second grade. I do remember all of this because we used to have we had everything sketch, hopscotch, foursquare, tetherball. We had wall balls. We had so much stuff here. We had swing sets here. And then obviously in 2011, that's that. You can kind of see it a little bit more. 2013, portables are here. They had to cut off. Well, they didn't really cut much, but you could definitely tell they changed it ever so slightly. Glenwinkle, yeah, what a name. Definitely a convertible Mustang in that 09 parking lot. And probably, well, maybe not that late. I was thinking that's a little too early. I was thinking like maybe in the late 90s, they probably, like kids probably brought their guns to school and just kept them in the back of their car. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to go shooting with my dad after school. It's like, it's so crazy nowadays. But yeah, we used to have a gravel pit. There was this yellow, it was kind of angled. You'd climb it and you slide down the middle of it. That was that. I don't know. That's obviously not there anymore. So in 2020, they had his parking lot. They changed everything. Sorry, there's like, when was this taken? This was in March. Okay, here we are. This is a little bit better. So now they added this parking lot. A lot better, by the way, so kids can get picked up. They have a whole bunch of parallel parking here. Bus stop here. And this is kindergarten. Think about kindergarten first and then up. It's a mess now, man. And then they just have these giant buildings that we paid money for. They also added this loop so kids can walk on it. Huh? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we add this loop? Whose ever idea it was to add this loop? What are we doing? What are we doing? Wasn't there in 2018. It was great. Had a whole bunch of soccer fields. Like, look, you could see all the soccer fields like this. Sundays would be popping. Saturdays and Sundays would be popping at the school. You see a bunch of cars everywhere, kids cheering like, woo! They're all playing soccer. Oh, no soccer. Because you got rid of 2 fields here. Could still keep some generally. These baseball fields have been here forever. How long have they been here? 1995. When did they install these? 2002, these baseball fields have been there. For them just to walk on grass, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you have this conversation be like, we need to add this? This doesn't make any sense. There's a football, like there's a field goal here. And I think there's like a power line pole right here. You can kind of see it with the shadow. Or are these just kids? Why is it like black? Like these have to be shadows. I guess I don't know. Let me see the mid. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the field goal here. There's like a field goal here. So it's like they need, right. It's just like, let the kids touch some grass. They need it. That's what I'm saying. That's what cones are. Exactly. They'll make their own trail. That's what we did. Like back in 09, we would play football right here all the time. Right here's where we'd play football. And then we'd have first grade right here. It was great. It was great. We had Mrs. Marlette, Mrs. Hogan. They were our first grade teachers. I had Mrs. Hogan. So I went Mrs. Paskey, Mrs. Hogan, Mrs. Andreasen, Mrs. Blair, Mr. Lambert, Mr. Jordan, Mrs. Cook, Mrs. Stuckey, and then went into 8th grade. Why do they need a trail? See, you could see the football fields. Like, you could kind of see, like, I guess I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they're cutting them. Yeah, it's a nightmare, guys. It's a nightmare. Vote yes. Vote yes. We have to have a merry-go-round until they moved it for being too dangerous. Oh, that's exactly. I should be like, oh no, you hit me. You should pull one of those like Karen things. I don't know what like our district is thinking sometimes. It makes sense, but also like absolutely makes no sense all at the same time. Like I just wish I could be in these meetings. I guess I could. But like some things that people propose, it's like such a Oh, we should add that. It's like you're okay. It's like a parent, right? It's like a parent that wants to remodel their house or add like furniture, right? Or add like upgrade the kitchen, you know, the coffee table in the living room. It's like the coffee table works great, but the one you got, it is newer, but it looks god awful. That you should just get a new one anyways, right? Like there are things that generally do need to be upgraded, and then there are things that just like kind of just should stay the same. We should take up this lot. Okay, I understand we're gonna add like a new, you know, thing here, like whole new parking lot, whole new system. Like I get it, you have to evolve, but doesn't mean you have to add so much extra stuff onto it, right? I don't know what's been like for you guys high school, but when I graduated, everything went crazy. They were just like, let's build this and let's build that and let's do this. Mind you, I just came at a bad time. But yeah, my old elementary school has one. I'm surprised that it's still there though, because if you were the one pushing it, you just get sent flying. We used to have a I see. I didn't realize. I thought you were saying like, oh, we should have another merry-go-round. You guys had a merry-go-round? Like one of those just as something you stand on and you just spin around. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually cool as frick. That is actually really, really cool. I remember when they upgraded things and I was like, oh, this is real nice. Like, I can't believe it. Like, we're getting new toys and new, like, play sets to sit on. Then they got rid of, like, 90%. Hello? This is what I come back to. That's what I come back to, is a zombie just chilling right outside my little dirt hut. This is blasphemous, man. Blasphemous. How cool, though. It's so freaking cool. Just, like, seeing the evolution of things. Like, kind of going back. Because, like, most of the staff there is not the staff that we have now. Like, I'd walk in, I wouldn't, like, recognize anyone. Well, I recognize some people, but I don't recognize most people. Nationers, this side's completed, by the way. We still need to do... Well, actually, the ceiling's all that. We still need to do the back wall, if that's the case. But I ended up actually adding a second floor to this, by the way. And we're up about an extra $100, actually. Which is really awesome. I also added anti-Enderman grief, by the way, Nationers. So you guys will not... have to worry about Enderman grief. Hopefully, let me know if things are still, you know, happening once you clean things up or anything. But yeah, this is what we got going on. Am I using the right shader pack? Like, I feel like I'm not using... Okay, I guess it is the right shader pack. Just kind of feels different. I don't know if it's like the lighting, because frog lights are a little different. I'm not too sure. But today, Nationers, we are going to be working on... As you can tell, I've killed a lot of mobs. The train station today. Yeah, I was here being insane when I flew myself into a soccer goal post in elementary. I remember we had one kid that did that. He just like absolutely, he tried saving a ball. I felt so bad. Maybe this was when I was playing soccer, but he tried saving it and missed the ball and it went like right into the post. So imagine my mic's the post, right? Oh, Manny got an ad. Okay, Manny, I'm going to wait until you're done with an ad, okay? I'm going to wait until you're done with an ad. We'll wait until Manny's done with an ad. Nationers, where's my tools? There they are. My microphone is so high right now. It feels so weird that my microphone is right here. Feels very weird. Feels very weird, by the way, Nationers. Okay, there's that. Cool. He's waiting. I'll take a sip of water for you, by the way, Manny, okay? I'll take a little sip of water for you. You guys see AD to the Wizards, by the way? You guys see AD to the Wizards? Golly, it gets so much worse. Oh my gosh. Golly. Yeah. It's a crazy. Ad's done, Manny. So, what were you saying? Oh, so imagine my microphone is the pole. You know, like this side is a goal, this side is out. You want to push on this side to try and get it out. He goes like this, trips over his own feet, like his toe got caught, and he just goes boof. Just bloody face. It was bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. Okay. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Mark, thank you so much for the hydration, by the way. Welcome in, Annabella. How are you doing today? Welcome in on the TikTok stream. Great to see you in here. How are you? So yeah, that's that man, it happens. It happens really to anyone, to be honest. It happens really to anyone. But that's the love of the game. You know, that's the love of football. Okay. Let me grab my food. Oh, I need to get rid of my saturation. I was doing a video, by the way. And then I realized I'm like, I can't do this on the server. So I had to open up my Eterno server. And yeah, I had to make it like that. So Nationers, there are a few things that I am looking to do today. One of which is working on the train station. As you guys may know, that this is a project that I want to work on. Have I played Dispatch before, Adrian? I have not. I have watched a few videos of it, but I have not played, if that makes sense. Have you played Dispatch? So, Nationers, one of the things that we're going to do here is I actually really like this. I actually really like that it's just like this. Just boom, boom, and then we kind of curve. I just like it. It just makes it so easy, so nice. So, yeah. If you guys would like to see a Dispatch, I would love to do it. You think I'd like it, Adrian? Okay. I've seen a few videos of it. I watched Foosley play it. But not really much more than that. Like, I haven't watched much more than that. Seen like a few kind of like other people. I think I watched... Who else did I watch play it? There's one other person that I watched play it, but I don't remember who it was. But yeah, welcome to Jackets. Yo, in elementary school, there was this game that we played where the objective was to just push people off the playground. Like, we had these platforms and we just wanted to be the last person on. As you could probably guess, some kid broke his arm. Oh, man. That's so funny. I mean, we have like one, like, you can't touch the ground, or like somebody's on the ground. Somebody's on the ground and they have to tag you and whatnot. That makes sense. Like, you would be on the playset and then you try and avoid like them trying to touch you. We had these super tall slides. Kids got yelled at all the time for walking up them. Okay. I don't understand. I kind of do. By the way, Adrian! Thank you so much for the one galaxy, by the way. Thank you so much, Adrian. How are you doing today, by the way? I'll follow just in case you do a playthrough someday. I think it'll be super fun. How long do you think the playthrough would be, roughly? But Adrian, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation, the realest community on the internet. So great to see you in here. I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely day. Much love, and thank you again so much for the Galaxy Nation. Make sure to get some 07 chat. No more than 6 to 8 hours? Oh, that's not bad. You absolutely do that one stream. Ooh, might as well sell this and sell this. But yeah, I went up them all the time. It's like, what are you doing, adults? How are you going to stop the kids? How are you going to stop the kids in this sense? Like, it didn't make much sense to me that they were so peeved. Like, I understood that they are doing their job. Just like, hey, don't do that again, you know? It's like, don't you get down. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. We had one lady who was like really strict. Everyone did not like her. She's a really lovely person in real life, but oh my gosh, did everyone hate her. Her name was, I won't mention her name. It was bad though. But yeah, we had different game modes on it too. There was one where like Protect the President, where 2 people were like bodyguards and just had to keep the one kid from falling off. That's so funny. I mean, yeah, we did have one girl that did break her arm one time. So we had like monkey bars, and we all tried to see how far we could jump onto them from the platform, and she like got super far, and then like her grip fell and her leg just went, and she put her arms down and broke her arm. I think the monkey bars was the only dangerous thing in my school. It honestly, that's kind of like the only dangerous thing in most schools, I feel. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's where most of them are. And how much for Galaxy and USD? I think it's $10 for the person to buy worth of coins. It's 1,000 coins, and it's I get about $3 to $4-ish of that. The more I stream, the more my percentages go up, but that's kind of rough. It incentivizes you to continue streaming. It's a good platform, but it's also kind of a bad platform as well. Imagine we time travel to our past selves. To be a kid again and to like come home after and work on my Farmville on my Facebook account. Also, we held chicken fight battles on wood chips and just rammed into each other. I love how inventive we were back then as kids. Just like we wanted to have fun. We just wanted to have a recess that was just filled with fun. Mind you, it was 15 minutes. 15 minutes, you know? Like, 15 minutes is not a lot of time. But damn, we were determined. We were determined. I would say my past self and look, I'm on the chunk SMP. Well, man, we did it. We did it. That's funny. Yeah, most of the other games we played involved hurting each other. Honestly, I don't even blame you. I cannot tell you at all how long ours was. You're talking about recess time. My favorite middle school game was Last to be whipped by a jump rope. Oh, God. Oh, dear lordy. I remember we tried double dutch one time, and I remember always getting line. And I could double dutch when I'm in the thing already, but I couldn't jump into it. I remember there was this one lady, this one girl. We had math together when we were in high school, but she was just like, she was so frustrated at me because we would always be paired up and we would go together. Oh my gosh. And she would be like, because that's just how we did it. We would double dutch, 2 people in. We'd go until it stops and we'd go out, but I would always ruin her run because like we would last for like 2 seconds and then we'd be done. Sorry, that okay, pause. She would then be so frustrated. She like, you need to learn how to get better. And I was just bawling my eyes out. Like, oh, I just want to double dutch. Oh, so bad. It was real bad. Sarah Thomas, welcome into the stream, by the way. I played Foursquare the last 2 years of recess. Foursquare was goated. Foursquare, volleyball, or was it volleyball? It wasn't volleyball. It was tetherball. Well, it was, so the thing is that it wouldn't be that we switched up the pairs. It's just that we would always end up pairing up. So like if let's say people would start the double dutch, then people would hop in, but sometimes only one person would actually go. And some people would be like, so one person would go and then the other person would try and hop in and then it'd finish it. And so they'd be like, oh no, I'm going to go again. You know what I mean? Yeah, no one wanted to be partners with me. Yeah, so then we would be like staggered. We'd get staggered. So like one row would go like double, and it's like, go, go, go. It's like, no, this is your last chance, go. And yeah, it was real bad. It was really bad. It was a really bad time. Really bad time for me because I was in 3rd or 4th grade. Oh, man, it was rough. It was rough. It was so rough. It was really rough. It's a rough time. Rough time for the Jared. You know what? That's what makes good memories, right? By the way, Y2K, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? Yeah, take us back to field trips in elementary school. I remember we took one field trip to the community college, and they have an observatorium there where you could go in and see all the stars in the night sky for that night or just kind of them in general. And it's really funny because, you know, the person that's trying to guide this tour for us, was like, okay, quick question. What's the closest star to us? And I was like, oh man, I know this. I know this. Alpha Centauri, you know, or like, yeah, I think, yeah, gosh, now I don't even know this. Hold on. Closest star that is not the sun. Proxima Centauri. Okay. Alpha Centauri. Okay. Part of the Alpha Centauri system. Okay. I was partly close. So, with that being said, I was just like, oh, I know it. Like, so I said it out loud. and my friend Jacob, who was like the guy that got me into YouTube and whatnot. I know I mentioned him a lot, but he was like the sun. I was like, oh my gosh. Imagine we're in this dark room, observatory, and lights on the sky. By the way, I took a field trip to another school today. Very fun. With sarcasm, of course. I was like, oh my gosh. But, Y2K, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well today. Doing well. It's been a good day so far. Working on the train station that we're getting in. He was like, the sun. And kind of like tilts his head to the right because like I was in that direction. I was like, oh. He's right. He was a lot smarter than me in science. But he inspired me to be better in that field. And so, oh my gosh, it was so funny. So funny. I was like, oh. He's like, the sun. I was like, oh, he's right. He's right. He is right. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a great field trip and whatnot. Great field trip. I remember we all took a class photo afterwards and it was really cool. It was like a really fun field trip. But yeah. Then I went to the college. I do bad in science because half the tests are one-pagers and I can't draw at all. You guys might have a different curriculum down there. I will say. Science is amazing. Science is I will say science is like super easy because it's like hard to get science wrong. It's hard to remember, but it is also very difficult to get wrong. I will say. Like you can't change science. You know what I mean? Okay, now I gotta go up. I gotta go up here. Give me it. Give me... Oh. I thought I was close enough. Boom, boom. I don't know how far I'm going to put this thing back, but I'll just go to there for now. Let's go to there for now. They want to be comedians. Oh, the sun. I mean, technically, he was not wrong. He was... And the teacher in the guide was like, yep, the sun. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you done buffooned it, Jared. You buffooned it. You messed it up. Now you look dumb in front of your crushes. Everyone knows it was your voice. Everyone knows that you were the one that said the sun or that. All right, Manny, this is my dig straight down right here, Manny. This one's for you, okay? You know what? Everyone said that you said Proxima Centauri. Alpha Centauri. The closest solar system has Alpha Centauri. The closest sun is Proxima Centauri. Yay. Woo. Woo. I was really bad at English. Because, like, English is a little bit more subjective. I was really bad at understanding it. I could not understand rhetoric for a long time. I couldn't understand a lot of things in English for a very long time. Then when I was like actually like doing YouTube, I was like, oh, like this makes all so much sense now. It was a very weird thing to like learn later in life. Because like I learned this, but I didn't like fully learn it. The sun, here we come. They were asking questions during the health science like department of the school. And if you got it right, you got a candy. And the guy asking the question legit accidentally gave the answer away in the question. Do you remember what the question was? By the way, Dad, welcome in. This is not my dad, by the way, Nation. This is not Dad Roo. This is an imposter Roo. Okay, this is imposter Dad. My neighbor's house didn't exist in the 90s. Are you on Google Earth right now? That's so funny. That is so funny. I love that. I love that. It's nice to kind of go back in the archives of things. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to just kind of see like what people were up to back then. By the way, Mia, I'm doing well. How are you doing? So great to see you back in here again. How have you been? Let's hope I have enough stone, Manny. If I don't have enough stone, Manny, it's your fault. It is your fault. Check my email real fast. Let's hope I don't run out of stone. Let's hope. Let's hope I don't run out of stone. So right now, I'm working on the train station entrance. It's not going to be super glamorous quite yet, but I at least want to get something there. That makes sense. I at least want to kind of put something in that section. So, things kind of look good. Okay. But yes, Mia, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. How was your holidays? He asked what the tendon tissue was that connected. Oh, I see. What that connected the muscle to the bone. Huh. Yeah. I see. The ligament. That's funny. That's so funny. What type of tendon tissue connects a muscle to the bone? The tendon. It's like it sounds kind of like a Dora the Explorer question or like a Blue's Clues question. Do you know where he's at? Oh, a little twerps here. Oh, well, me, I'm glad that it was still a good Christmas regardless. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear. Now I'm going to save up for VIP Manny. Oh, let me check my email really fast, by the way. Oh, my dad sent me the, oh, he was saying the Jaren Jackson trade. I thought it was the AD trade. Ah! I'm dying! Where's my bucket of water? There it is. I should tell my dad. The AD trade had 8 players as well. I don't even think my dad knows that the AD trade happened. I'm waiting for the Giannis trade. I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting for it. Lonzo Ball. Oh, wait. So Lonzo Ball just went to the Utah Jazz and just got traded and just got waived? I didn't realize that. Manny, is that why you were saying Lonzo Ball to the Charlotte Hornets? I didn't realize he got waived. I was like, I don't know how they're going to use him, but didn't even check my email. But yes, I'm going to be celebrating Valentine's, my birthday next week. Let's go. How exciting. How old are you turning, by the way, Mia? And happy early birthday. Oh my goodness. That's funny, Swift Zoom. You know what, Nationers? Ever since I noticed my headset hair, can't unnotice it, man. Can't unnotice it. It's bad, Nationers. Bad. So these, yeah, those are even. Perfect. So I think I'm going to do... But this kind of feels odd that I would do it like this, but I'd go there, there, and there. And I'd go there, there, and there. Go here. Oh, no, because this would be covered technically. This would be covered. No. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. By the way, the health science department legit did a whole skit type thing where there was like a plastic body of a 40-year-old. He was dying because he couldn't breathe. They were legit going through what we would do if we had to save him. You just awkwardly watch. By the way, Kenneth, what is good? How are you doing today? Birthday's in 2 weeks in 2024. Let's go, Mia. Oh, happy early 24th, by the way. Kenneth, thank you so much for the 1 heart, me the 1 finger heart, and the 6 roses. Much love out to you. How are you doing, Kenneth? How's the streams been? How is Red Dead Redemption 2, by the way? So it would be this, but it would be that. Hold on. If I just do that... I'm trying to just do this without having to blocks down. Without them falling. There we go. There we go. And get your haircut. Very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I wasn't going to college in 2016. There was not a single parking spot. There's like 20 cars circling the parking lot trying to find one. That's funny. Just a nightmare of a time. That's funny. He had a speaker in him with voice lines, and him just groaning all the time. It was very hard to keep a straight face. I love when adults try and like do skits. Like, I think we would be better now because we've gone through the horror of watching like all the adults before us do skits. You know what I mean? Like, actively try and do skits. It's like a hard watch most of the time. That's so funny. Did stream die or is that just me? It might be you, Pork. Oh, gosh. And Kenneth, I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. Hi, Jared. I'm doing okay. I'm almost done with RDR2. Very fun. I've been trying not to watch because I want to play RDR2 at one point. But I do pull up the streams when I get the chance to. Because I know, obviously, for yourself, I know you mentioned that you got fired from your job, you got laid off, and, you know, streaming full-time, making content full-time. So I want to support the ways that I can. That was weird, Pork. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Wow. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in here. Wow, the sunset looks just beautiful today. It's got that, like, pinkish sky. I'm gonna take a photo real fast of it. Take a quick photo of it. You know what, guys? I don't know why I'm getting ads on my email. Why am I getting ads on my email these days? Huh? Does anyone know why? Do you guys get ads on your emails as well? They're infiltrating every aspect of our life. As soon as you started reading my message, it paused. I will say it was funny. It was very funny. Just a company and friendship is what counts to me. Hey, Kenneth, I'm happy that I can support. You know, I do see when you go live, I'm like, oh, an hour ago. I'm like, I missed an hour. I got to pop it up. Especially even if I'm DoorDashing, I'll come back. Maybe you're playing a different game. I know you're playing The Simpsons Hit and Run. That game seemed really fun. I love the old school games. Those ones are really fun. Yeah, the ads on the email are kind of annoying. They're just so frustrating because I'm like, oh, I want to check my email, but now I have to worry about people, or not people, but rather companies doing that to me, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. I have an ad on my email from my email. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't realize. I did not realize. Oh. Okay, we'll add those there. Add those there. Oh, God. College just spam my emails trying to early recruit them because after I took the ACT and your college exams, then they just sent my scores to everyone because that's apparently a thing that they do. Yeah, it might be a little different now than what it was when I was in high school. Because we had to physically, like when we signed into our ACT and SAT exam places, there was a section that you would like, hey, send my scores to this college because, you know, I applied. And those were always fun. Oh, that's a different type of sending your score. Okay. That was at least something different when I was in high school. Like, we had to, like, almost like, it felt manually, like we would have to go, okay, that's like official. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because especially if you would send them to colleges that you're applying to. I think that's one of the big things. I'm going to get off and try and rest. I have a massive headache. Well, Mia, thank you again so much for stopping by nonetheless. I hope that you take care. And hopefully your head feels better, by the way, Mia. Much love. I mean, colleges probably spam anyone that probably has any link to looking up ACT or SAT, especially getting emails from them. Like, I'm sure that there's such a clear cut and dry. You know what I mean? When you sign up, you check a box and make sure your results public amongst colleges so anyone gets it. That would make sense. I remember there was when you take the SAT, it's out of 1,500. You are rewarded just 700 for taking it. And I remember there was somebody that I went to high school with. I don't exactly remember exactly who it was, but what I do remember is that they got a 740 on their SAT exams. I thought it was out of 1,500. Oh, 1,600. Did that change? Oh, excuse me, 1,600. Whatever. I always thought it was 1,500. 800 math, 800 English. Oh, I thought it was 700. I don't know why. Anywho, they got 740 on it. That was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, how does that happen? How does that happen? How do you get a 740 when you're guaranteed 700 points? Like, that's bad. So bad. It was hilarious. It's hilarious. That's what it was. I took my SAT and ACT exams twice. God, I hated both of them. I hated both of them. You got a 1050 on your SAT. That's pretty good. Anything over 1,000 is pretty good. Who are mine? Maybe do I have my emails of them, maybe? Let me find them in my emails, potentially. I don't know. I know that I cleared out my emails at some point. SAT. SAT scores. Practice exam. Never took that practice exam. Oh, and Khan Academy? No. I thought I got an 1140. My ACT, I think I got a 28. I like the ACT exam more than the SAT. By the way, Listo, what is good? How are you doing? I'm so sorry. Welcome back and glad to hear that you're watching from Wisconsin. Super cool. We are out here in Washington State, that is. A 28. I think I did. I think my first one was a 26 on the ACT. And that one's out of 36. Because you do like sciences, English, math. You do like a bunch of different topics. But Listo, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. So great to see you in here again. I'm doing well. We're currently working on our train station. So right now I'm kind of building the entrance for it. It's currently kind of what I'm doing. So just trying to make it look good as of right now. I have a few ideas that we might try and like execute on a little bit more. Try and build a few little platforms and whatnot so people, you know, we have some like, oh, okay, that's gonna go there. This is gonna look this. You did terrible on your ACT. What score did you get, by the way? When did you take your SAT, Swifty? What grade are you in? I'm not saying. I'm assuming it's either like, it could be like a 19 given like a lower score. Like it's still good, but I guess based on the shock of a 28 and that you did terrible on it, I'm assuming for your standards that I'm assuming around that. I think it'd be super fun for a short form video or a long form video. Better than that, 22. 22 was going to be like my like original low, but given the ramifications of what you said, I'm thinking you got a 22. You're a freshman this year in 9th grade. You took the SAT? You didn't take a practice exam? That's crazy. Oh, did you get a 19 in English? It's funny. My highest one was actually science and math, which I'm not surprised about. By the way, Brandon Morales, Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for leaving some likes on the live stream. Much love out to you. So great to see you in here. So one of the things is, I mean, there's so many different heroes. Have no fear. Noah is here. Welcome back, by the way, Noah. Welcome back. I had no fear now. Have no fear. Noah is here. Oh, man. How does this one look? 3. Okay. I like the look of that. I like the look of that. I got a 21 on the SAT, and that was during summer. I was still in 8th grade. Well, I understand what you mean. It's like, are you 8th grade? Or are you 9th grade? It's like, technically you are in 8th grade because that's all that you know. So yeah. I guess you are. So I like this look. I like this look. Doing like a 5. It's 5 wide, but it has this look. I don't know if I want it to look like that, though. Hold on. I gotta fight some zombies in here. And Willy Wonka's brother. A lot of bats in here. Where could that zombie have spawned in from? Like, where does that zombie spawn in from? I swear I put torches everywhere. Yeah, I don't even know my login to my own college board at this point. Yeah, we did like a PSAT when we were in 9th grade, 10th grade. We did a PSAT for a practice exam. Because I don't remember how. I think we got like a grant that allowed like all sophomores to take like a practice SAT exam. I don't remember wherever the result. I don't remember my results on them at all. It was pretty cool, but like I had no idea what I was doing for most of them. I think it would be really fun to like study for a... I think it'd be really fun to study for the SAT and ACT exams again and try doing them again. Hold on. I'm going to write this down because I've had this idea in my head, but I've never actually written it down. Main channel. I did the SAT and ACT. Or I did my college exams again. I don't know. Something like that. And then let me page this. Let me sidebar this. SAT and ACT exams. I think that'd be a banger video. Like actually doing that. Take the bar too. Yeah. I also have to go through law school to do that, by the way. Hey, what is good, Crazy Go? What is good? Welcome in. We actually cut it during our 72-hour live stream, by the way. As a punishment. This was not by choice. Well, it kind of was by choice, but the luck of the choice that it was. If I had a choice, I would not be having this haircut, but people donated, and that's what we got going on. It won't even email me for a password reset. Is your email wrong? Interesting. Wait, oh, my inventory is full. Oh my gosh. Oh, goody. Oh gosh. Okay. So, yeah, I really like this look. I mean, I like that look. It's like a 1x3 by 1. I don't know. By the way, Crazy Go, thank you so much for the 1 Harvey. Much love out to you. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Let's go there. I have my normal pickaxe. But I like that look. I'm trying to see how I can incorporate it into this section here. So then you'd have this, and then you have that. You would have... Oh my god! Tunneling's the worst, man. Tunneling's the worst when you don't want it. It is so awful when you don't want it. Hi-ya! Oh, I missed it. Where's the tiny one? There you are. You took my stone, man. How did you take my stone? Oh my gosh, Crazy. You've been working 3 jobs right now? Holy crap. What type of jobs are you doing, my guy? Holy goodness. That's intense, man. That is intense. Do I just... Oh, do I do it like this, rather? Like that, where you just turn it? I don't mind the... It just makes it way wider than I think I want it to be. Then you go... Then you go here. Then you go here. You have to fill that in. That block goes there. That goes there. These would all go here. Go right there. One room goes there. How does that look? I don't actually mind that. I would lower it a little bit, but I don't mind this. Gas station clerk, shop for people, and I'm a driver for UPS. Oh my God, how do you balance a schedule like that? Oh my gosh. That's crazy, man. Seems like you're doing well, though. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. 3 jobs is more jobs than there are currently available in my town. Whoa, Sal is heading North Carolina tour on the 19th and 20th. Really? A 4-wheeler, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What he even making, bro, is the one who designs the caves. Hey, Virginia, let's go 4-wheeler. Shout out from Virginia. I live in Washington, not Washington, D.C., but Washington State. So yeah, right now we're working on a train station. Or we're working on like kind of getting the staircase coming down. I'm also working on these kind of pillars in a way. So I'm kind of working on the design for it and what they look like. So I really like this design. So you have a 5x5. You cut off the corners. So you cut them off, you diagonal. And then on the front faces, you just have a nice little 3 by that. But if we're building this down, then we probably don't have it on this back side. And maybe we have it on this side. I think that would be pretty good. Why a train station? Partially because me and Train had talked about it. Partially because it would be kind of fun just to like travel to people's bases and whatnot. Will it worth the hype? It will be worth the hype. It was really good when it came to Spokane. But real welcome in, and also 4-wheeler welcome in. I hope that you guys are doing well. So great to see you guys in here. But yeah, I'd love to know where you guys are from, or at least real. I know 4-wheeler, you mentioned where you're from. But where are you watching from? Because you might not be from Virginia, you know, but maybe you're also, you know, in Virginia. Maybe you're traveling. You never know. Where are these zombies coming from? Oh my gosh. I don't know where these zombies are coming from. I don't know if there's a... Like, are they spawning, like, in the depths of this wall right here? Where are they spawning from? Are they spawning from up there? New York! Let's go! Shout out New York. I've not been to New York. Seems like a really cool place. Like, I like to try, like, and live the New York life. I have a friend that lives in the Bronx. Okay, boom. There we go. Boom. There we go. So yeah, I see your hair is growing back. Thank you. It is growing back. For anyone curious, this is not my normal hair, by the way. It's not my normal hair. I typically have a little longer hair for the most part. But yes, the hair is growing back. It feels good. It feels good to be growing back. And then I could actually not worry about it. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. He's like my dad. My second PSAT was 1170. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty solid. Yeah, so I think I just kind of bridged this, actually. I think I should just bridge this, more or less, than not. Where do these guys keep coming from? Hold on. They got to be coming from, like, up here or something. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Woke up to a text from Dog that you went bald. I didn't went bald. I didn't go bald. I went bald. By the way, Wraith, what is good? Yes, Wraith Lord, welcome back. How have you been? New York, cool for like a day, few days, or a month, but low-key gets kind of crazy. Hence why I don't live there right now. Hence why I do not live there right now. Mind you, maybe you don't live in New York City, but you know most people do. I feel like it's where most people in the state live. But also like Washington, most people are like, "Oh, you live in Seattle?" It's like, no, there are other parts. You know, there's other parts. Where are these zombies coming from, dude? Let me go ahead and torch this area up because I have no idea where they're coming from. They're like everywhere right now. And they're kind of distracting the flow. You know what I mean? They're kind of distracting this flow. So yeah. But Wraith, I'm glad to hear that you've been good. It's so great to see you in here. Chelsea, how have you been, by the way? I don't even know why I took that first one because I hadn't even learned a lot of math yet. I go crazy living in New York. Sounds too crazy. I think New York City, I would probably go a little crazy living in. Especially because it's not like the environment that I typically live in, if you know what I mean. But, you know, hey, it's always fun to kind of see, you know, where you could live, what you could do, who you could live with. I think it's always good fun. Always good fun. Was it that? Yeah, was that? Okay. So now we would go through and we would just fill. I'm just going to fill this in with stone for right now because it makes the most sense. Just kind of makes the most sense. I'm going to kind of lower this a little bit. I'm going to kind of lower this a little bit. And then we're going to move this down as well. It's going to go there. Boom, boom. By the way, what are those levels that keep showing up at the top? Yeah, so we are on a server, by the way, so we have a whole bunch of other people playing as well. So, like, let's say if I were to excavate this, it says excavation. That's for our MC Momo level, so the higher your level, just kind of the more proficient you are in that skill. Means that you can get more drops, you have luckier chance success, you know, for mining in typical, like, so that's if I mine these, right? So let's say I have, how much do I have? I have 16 right now. I break 1. I'm at 18. So there's like some abilities that part. I have 20 now. Gives you a chance to double your mining or like what you do mine and whatnot. So yeah, Chicago is pretty crazy, but I think New York was like 10 times. That's fair. I feel like, I mean, Chicago itself also kind of has like a suburb area where you're like not in like the city downtown, but like you kind of exist in Chicago still. I did not get any email back from them. That's okay. That's a-okay. It happens. Excuse me. It happens. I had trouble sending out a shipment today. Apparently my terrible expression of ideas. How do they gauge that? Or is that like, who told you that? Who is like they're like, oh, you can learn a little bit about expressing your ideas. Like what? How are they like, how do they define that? Like, how do they define what that looks like? I wish I had a lizards to Minecraft because I'm getting a crested gecko soon. That sounds really cool. That sounds pretty cool. See, I want these to all kind of be on one level. That's the thing. I don't want these to kind of sit on different levels. You know, I wish I could see what questions fall under that category. Oh God. I'm just going to do this for right now. I'm just going to do this. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, this just allows me to kind of have a little bit of the tower here, I think. And I think I might like interlock this. Like I might bring this out a little bit more so it kind of works real nice. How are there more zombies? Dude, they're never going to leave. They're spawning from up there. They have to, right? They have to be spawning from up there. Hold on. Thank you so much for sharing the live, by the way, Wraith. Much love, much love. And yeah, I wish they added lizards. Very cool. Oh, they're all spawning from up here for sure. There's a creeper. Let's get this place nice and lit up. 'Cause man, there's so many zombies just like... Hello! I love how many Endermen have been here, by the way. Like, you can kind of tell the level of Endermen that have been in this little small pocket of the cave. That's funny. Whew. I'll just clean this up a little bit. Oh my gosh, guys. We're an hour and a half in. Why am I yawning? Why am I yawning? I've never been to the suburbs, but I do know the stores over there get crazy. Well, luckily, I guess you haven't been to the suburbs. The Endermen are covering my ice lake. Well, hopefully they don't anymore because I did get rid of the grief on them. If that makes sense. I did get rid of the grief of them. So they should no longer be griefing anyone's space. So hopeful, very hopeful. Speaking of hopeful, welcome in Hopeful on the TikTok stream. How are you doing today? Do I do that? I don't know. It kind of seems a little sketchy. Like, kind of doesn't really look nice. have those coupled. We have that? No. I think that looks fine. Looks fine. Could probably put some stuff on the outside here. Maybe that's like these blocks here. I don't know. I don't exactly know what this is gonna look like. Ah! Hello! Hello, hello. Hi, Mr. Creeper. Come on, skeleton. Hit the creeper. Hit the creeper, please. No! No! Skeleton, hit this creeper. Hit the creeper. Hit the creeper. No. Yes, hit them again. Skeleton, skeleton. I need the CD. I want the CD. Give me the CD. Give me the CD, please. Skeleton. Skeleton, 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 please. Yes, 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 yes. Goodbye. Here we go. Grab that CD. Chirp. Okay, we got chirp. Woo! F the endies. And also perfectly, I can finally cover the holes of massive death cannon below my base. Should look back at my pre-SAT. Mind you, that would have been... My pre-SAT would have been in 2016. Way long ago. Way, way, way long ago. It was a very, very long time. Long time ago. That would have been 2016 when I took my first pre-SAT. Where are the CDs? There they are. I think that's the first time I've gotten chirp. I think that might actually be the first time that I've gotten chirp, by the way. Like that is kind of crazy to say. I think that is the first time that I've gotten chirp on this world, that is. What chest is it? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, because I don't see any other... I don't see any chirps. Chirp, that was a new CD, by the way. That was a very new CD. Okay. So yeah, I kind of maybe just want to section out a few things. I think it's just going to kind of come to me. It's going to kind of come very naturally. I think it'd be kind of cool, especially given like the 5 like block area that we kind of have, to have like a platform for someone's base be that. So like, let me do this with this. So you have white concrete, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You have white concrete here. Do this, do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? Okay, hold on. That ain't work. That ain't work. What? How? Huh? So confused. Hold on. 3, 1, 3. Maybe it's not actually 5 by 5. It's actually technically longer. It should be a 7 by 7. By the way, Efren Cervantes. As of right now, we are on a server. We are on the Chunk SMP as of right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You have something like this. You have something like this. By the way, Efren, we are on a server right now. I don't really know if I don't really know where I stand on the application process anymore, but if you would like to turn one in, there should be one in the link in my bio, by the way. I know I was running out of time because how did I get a basic area question wrong, bro? That's funny. So I'm thinking about having this. You have like a little headstone here. So you have the rails, right? And you have the rails, and those rails, let's say this is a rail. This rail in the center goes that way. And it goes, and it sends you off. And then you have that for every section of where you're going. And I think that looks really cool. and whatnot. However, 5x5 also does look pretty cool. I guess 7x7 would make sense because these are 7x7 technically, or they will be. I don't know. 7x7 is kind of bulky. Like, look at how bulky that thing looks. Very big. It's very sturdy. It almost kind of seems like too big, whereas like that kind of seems a little bit more nonchalant. I do kind of enjoy this. I do. Not that this is going to be the actual area of things, but more or less a mock-up of things. 7x7 is a lot of area, by the way, Nationers. It is a lot. And honestly, I would not feel too bad doing a little... You know that. Oh, yes. It is a Java server, by the way. It is. It is a Java server. I know a lot of people can't play because, you know, they play Bedrock or... Yeah. It is a Java server, by the way, just to formally point that out. There we go. But yeah, so Adrian, yeah, we're currently working on, I'm working on these kind of pillars. As you guys can kind of see these pillars right here. Trying to get like a nice little design that kind of makes sense, I think. Kind of makes sense. See, the one hard part is it's very square. I don't know if that's like we shape this up a little bit. But then it has like no shape. You know what I mean? So like, say we do like this. It's like these things are going to have like no shape at one point. Bro, you love Batman? Let's go, Wraith. What do you love about Batman? Did you like the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson? I actually really enjoyed it. It was long, but I enjoyed it. But then this doesn't really give that much of shape, you know what I mean? 7 at least kind of gives... Brother, where are these zombies coming from? Up there now. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's so many little pockets around here. Hold on. There's more zombies! Well, Manny, what would we do? What would we do, Manny? I would like to just I would like to just build today. I gotta I know I'm not gonna be playing on the chunk much, and I want to make sure. I gotta get this done, man. I gotta at least work on this. I got to. See, I was kind of building this because I was like, what about if I just do from that to this? Honestly, like this rogue gallery, we need more gritty street level adventures. I do. I like that. I'm excited for this new Spider-Man movie because that's kind of like the feel that they're kind of going for. It's more street level crime. I think I like that direction, given that nobody remembers Peter, you know? Or at least we think so, you know? I'll have to find out. Brand new day. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that, I think. Oh, Jared, did I ever tell you I moved 2/3 of my stuff to my chest room? That's good progress. That is great progress, Pork. That is great progress. That's great progress. Character building. I don't actually really mind that. That actually looked pretty good as is. Gives like some shortness here, like the ceiling kind of comes and collapses onto it. I actually really like that. Yeah, honestly, I really like that. So maybe let's not so much focus on the top, but let's focus on the bottom, rather. But yeah. Ooh, my quad hurts. It's very tight. My quad is very tight from squatting. Ugh. Hold on, Nationers. I need to stretch my quad. Okay? I need to stretch my quad. I need to stretch my quad, Nationers. Hold on. My quad needs to be stretched. I'm sorry, Manny. I'm sorry. This is why I always ask if, you know, if there's any pre-planned stuff, please just let me know. Like, hey, I would like to come over today. I need structure in my life, and I need to know things beforehand. Thank you, Manny, for the jump on the bed, by the way. Thank you. I will do that after I stretch my quad. Okay, I'm gonna do that after I stretch my quad. That is always the one thing that I ask. Because I don't want to come over to your stream and be like, hey, can we do something? You know? I don't want to derail anything that you guys have going on. And hope that you guys can respect that I don't want anything that I got going on derailed. Because it's kind of rough. It can be kind of rough. Because then I get nothing done. Gotta focus on my own things too. And I want to build some really cool stuff for you guys. I want things to feel very natural. No, Manny, no, stop. You gotta stop. The trade deadline ain't happening yet. Oh. Stretch that quad. I was gonna run back this PSAT because, oh my gosh, why was I so stupid? This has got to be proof I'm a terrible test taker. Yeah, I am not a great test taker. Because it's always those questions that it's like, 3 of them could be the answer, but you're like kind of certain on 2 of them, but like it could be the oddball. Like one looks too obvious, one kind of looks like the right answer, and then one kind of looks like the right answer that's not obvious. And then one just looked way off. So you have 3 answers, 2 of them kind of being legit. And it's just, oh man, it can be kind of rough. Oh, that felt good. Manny, let me jump on the bed for you, okay? Let me jump on the bed for you. Let me jump on the bed for you, Manny. In 3, 2, 1. Oh no, there is one clearly obvious for all these questions. Oh gosh. I also need to do my laundry here, Nationers. Hold on. I need to do my laundry. I need to rotate my laundry here really fast. Don't go anywhere. That's not the right scene. That's the right scene. Let me move my laundry really fast, my lady. Share stream. Share stream for you guys. Nation, I gotta put some more items in this. One more item. Alright, Nationers, we are back. We are back. We are so back. Hello, Charid. I'm glad that you guys enjoy chair, by the way. Glad that you guys enjoy the chair. Nationers, we are back. I think these are the 2 blocks that I placed. Yep. Okay, perfect. C-Matter, welcome back, by the way. C-Matter, how was dinner tonight? How was dinner? I feel like you... I mean, it's always dinner time. you know, when I stream. So how was dinner? How was it? So yeah, I think that this, I'm trying to see how this one goes. Because we could have that there. 1, 2, 3, boom. Take that down, that, that. Yeah, is that how that had that go? Bingo! Oh, man. Right before stream. I was so mad at the dogs. Oh, my gosh. You could have gotten everything. I hadn't had dinner yet. I was just working on some homework. Let's go. Let's go. Soon, though. Okay. Good to know that it's soon. By the way, Campbellism. It's like capitalism, but Campbellism. Campbellism. Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for the 1 rose. Much love out to you. How are you doing today? I think that kind of looks good. I don't think I want to lower that at all. Could lower the 2 sides, but it's going to look really off. It's going to look really, really, really off. Yeah, this reminds me to go eat some enchiladas. Very nice. Enchiladas are very good. We had Mexican night yesterday. It was very fun. Very good. Dude, I had Taco Bell yesterday. I found out about the beefy loaded griller. It's a life changer, man. Like a life changer. Just popping in to give you a little support. Hey, Campbell, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. How was your day, David? How are you? Yeah, I like this. I like it. It just kind of, it sits as like an anchor and it just moves up. I like the look of that so far. I don't exactly know what blocks I'm going to use. I also think I'm just going to, maybe I could keep some depth into here. I could do like a this. Do like a this, I think. Sam's Club is a lifesaver for Mexican food. That's good. Gotta head to a Mexican restaurant one time. Grab some food from there. Change your life. I'll tell you that. Change your life. Yeah, I think like this could also be something that works really well. Like this could be something that works really well. And you have something that kind of wraps in like that. You have something here that kind of wraps in like that. Like this, boom, boom. And it kind of fits. Yeah, it kind of fits. So I do like that. That's pretty solid. And this would go there. Yeah, so we still keep the structure of like the tower, or I guess the thing kind of holding things up, but it sits on a flat ground and it kind of looks pretty good. I think I'm also going to fill in this well, I'm probably going to change the floors anyways, so I'm just going to keep that there. Probably going to change the floors anyways. The hard part is that, like, I really don't want this to all be deep slate tile brick. Like, that would kind of be really bad. I just don't really like it like that. And if I'm thinking about, like, a train station, right? If I'm thinking about, like, a train station, like, we got a lot of room to, like, work with here. Got a lot of room to even go back there and do stuff over there. We got quite a bit of room. My problem with Mexican restaurants is there is either the size of a corner store or a fancy rooftop one. Change your life either way. They will change your life. They will. They will. It'll change the way you eat Mexican food for the rest of your life. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm liking the layout right now, I will say. I think that there should be one up here. I'm trying to think of like maybe where I could place some of the train things, right? Like I'm trying to think of where I could place some of these train platforms. I think one up here, or at least maybe like a bridgeway to kind of walk would be kind of nice. Maybe with like a train station right here, like a train platform that shoots off into under this kind of walkway in a way. But we have a lot of floor space down there that I really, really, really like. So I think we should kind of use it. Like we have a bunch here. We have a bunch down there. We have kind of that section, this overall section, and this kind of flat section here. Then we could just kind of make everything look good after that. I don't think it's bad at all. Might as well. Might as well. So let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I don't mind the slabs, but it is kind of a lot. Like it does kind of feel like a lot. Like it's a lot of darker colors. I mean, mind you, it's good contrast with the white concrete. I just don't know how it's going to look down here. Honestly, I don't think it would look too bad. I just don't know how I'm going to do the walls and what those are going to look like, but I'm going to see what they look like over time. We can always change things too, which I would not be too mad about. Like at least getting things kind of in place and then checking out what they look like after. So, sorry. Okay. I think we got some slabs here that we could use. And we got some slabs here that we could use. Might as well use them. Use them or lose them. I don't think that should go there. Oh my gosh, another zombie. Hey, Kens, what is good? Welcome back. Right now, we're working on our train station. We're kind of working on a little bit of these builds. We worked on some pillars a little bit. Hiya! Hiya! Oh my gosh, they're coming in from the top. Coming in from the roof. Yeah, so we're working on a little train station. This is kind of the entrance as of right now. Nothing too special, but that's kind of what we're working on. And I'm excited to see how it kind of turns out. I just have no idea how it's going to turn out. And that's kind of exciting. We're doing the little double. No, is that too much? I don't know. Is double too much? Like double layering this? Too much? I don't think so. It doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel wrong. We go there. Let's go there. But the hard part is like, yeah, then this kind of becomes the case. By doubling it, like I could do... Yeah, I don't know. Because now I'm having to raise it up by one a little bit more. It becomes a little bit longer. Because I kind of want it to just kind of flow down real well. Unless we do like a kind of like... Hey, let's go this way. And then let's kind of turn. And then we'll kind of turn down. Which I don't really mind the turn. I'd rather just be like kind of one up. Chip, what is good? Welcome in. How are you doing today? We could see what that looks like. Just with what we got. Might as well just find out. See what we could do. So we're gonna just do one of these, I think. Yeah, and then do that. Gonna see what this looks like. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see. I think you're still able to like walk up. Like I don't think... Yeah, I generally don't think that you'll get caught on that. I don't think you can. Like technically, theoretically, you should get caught right here because you can't go up that block. You're not aiming at that block. Could work. Could work, Nationers here. I'll have to see how this kind of works out. But, Nationers, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? I gotta know. My mom it smells like she's cooking up there, but I don't know what she's cooking up, you know? Don't exactly know what she's cooking up. So kind of intrigued to see what she is making. Yeah. I just don't know what she's making. See, this is kind of an interesting one because like this one doesn't really have much depth. Everything's kind of coming in from this right side. So it's like until they kind of converge. Maybe I could open it up a little bit. Give it some more range so it doesn't feel like it's the same thing constantly. Let's see. But yeah, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? I'm even getting hungry. Sometimes Minecraft streams can be so boring to me. I'm just so like, okay, we got to do this. We got to focus on, got to get this done. And it can be kind of a lot to just like constantly think about all the time. But yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Maybe soup, but I don't know. Hey, soup is still a great dinner, by the way. I would not actually be surprised if my mom made some sort of soup. I would not be surprised. So my thought process, actually, we need to kind of change this. This doesn't feel quite right. I think we got to do something like that. I don't know. Oh, you ate a quesadilla? Let's go. Quesadillas. Oh, quesadilla with chicken sounds so good. Sounds so good. One thing that I really suck at Minecraft is this stuff. The one thing that I really am not good at. One thing I'm really not good at is stairwells. Out of all the things that I know how to build, this is like my kryptonite. Like, how do you... It's very difficult. The easiest thing for me is just follow a path and then just do... Yeah, then just do, you know, 5 to each side. You know, like, it makes it so much easier. But this is a doozy. Because it doesn't feel quite right. Like, this feels like the middle to me. This kind of feels the middle to me, but it's uneven. As you can see, 3 blocks there, 2 blocks there. Or it's technically 3, but it's like... It's still shifting a little bit more that way. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so let's go there. Let's go there. Let's just see how it feels. Let's just see how it feels. I guess I could always... I mean, maybe those, like... Maybe there is those soft areas where we do, like, a little bit more of a platform. I hate stairs, dude. It's, like, one of my biggest things that I can't make, man. I can't make. I can't. Because I like this. I like that. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. So looking at this, right? So this would be blocks, right? And then it would be easy down. Blocks again. Easy down. So then this would be filled with blocks, right? But like, do I do that? Because if I do that, then it... Oh, see, then now everything's gone. It's like there's not enough space. Katie, what is good? How are you doing today? Welcome back in, Katie. The same flow as this. Same flow. It's like, do I do that? Or do I just keep those first blocks? So I could do that. I could do this. Go here. Take the blocks. And do that. It's very... But if, again, like, that's one. So then is it... Let me get rid of that. I don't know. I just found out yesterday I'm allergic to peanuts. Oof. That's, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. How did you learn? How did you find out? Was it just because of like a test, or did you find out the hard way? Never good to find out the hard way. Stairwells, man. I don't know how to do stairwells. Like, I have the vision, but I hate doing them. Don't like doing them, man. I don't like doing them. Because none of them feel natural, man. Like, none of them feel very natural right now. And these ones are, like, kind of too far, like, for them to kind of make sense. I found out the hard way. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Katie. By the way, Swim Chick 7448, welcome in. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Great to see you in here, by the way. So I like this. I like it, but I just don't know how. That's okay. We don't have to worry on this quite yet. We don't have to worry about this. Okay? We don't have to worry about this. But what we can worry about is something a little different. We can focus on something a little different, I would like to say. We can, and we absolutely can. We don't have to worry about that just yet. And Katie, let me guess. You got a new boyfriend. That's my guess. Let's go here. By the way, Swim Chick, I love people who play Minecraft because I've been playing Minecraft Bedrock since 2016 on the good old Xbox. Wow. That is so cool. How fun. Well, welcome in, by the way. Great to see you in here. Welcome to the nation, the realist community on the internet. So great to see you in here, by the way, Swim Chick. How long have you been swimming, by the way? No, you're all good, by the way, Mark. You're all good. Laundry's important. I even stopped to go do my laundry too, so don't worry, Mark. Don't worry. This is a 6x6. I think I like the 5x5s for this. I think I do. I think I do like the 5x5s for this. Are you kidding me? How? How is that where the water was I had to go? How is that where the water's I had to go? Are you kidding me? Okay. So then what I'm thinking is either we do full blocks here, like this. Right? Either we do full blocks like this. I'm not too sure. Kind of want to see what this looks like. I do like the outline look, though. I do. I do. I just counted 2020 to go live on TikTok sometimes. Very nice. Very nice. What do you do on live? Well, Katie, I do appreciate that. I do. I do. I really appreciate the kind words, and I know there's a lot of streamers out there, or other streamers that you know, have watched and watch, but I do appreciate those kind words. I do. And your rapping is not bad. Let's go ahead and fill this hole in. Because this could be like a Terra, like, base type of thing. This could be like a Terra thing. I'm just glad that we have the platform. I like that we have the platform for it right now. Kind of see where this takes us. But we at least have the platform. Yeah, I think that would be kind of good. My dad's home. Yeah, I think this, Jared, your streams keep sending me into a spiral from Paige to the SATs. It really is like that. It really is. It really is. See, this is, I see, like, look at this. This is kind of nice. We could also maybe raise the roof by 1. Or no. I think we raise the roof, we got to do something with the roof, which honestly is not bad. Honestly is not bad. Could have like a few hanging things and whatnot up here. Hey, Ray, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. How are you doing today, Ray? I'm just trying to figure this out. But Ray, welcome in. Welcome in. We got to figure this out. Here we go. Hey, Ray, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. So great to see you in here, by the way. So great to see you in here. See, this is where I'm like, okay, now we just take out all of these blocks, right? Because this is pretty natural. Like, this feels very natural to go ahead and come into here and just do that. Or rather, you get the half slabs. I'm gonna try and save as much of that as I can. You go there, and you're perfect. You're right onto like another level, which is kind of nice. The hard part is the blocks there and the blocks there. I guess it's not too bad. But yes, Minecraft Bedrock like always. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. That's really cool. I don't play Minecraft Bedrock myself. I am on Java. But do respect a good Bedrock. You know, it's nice to learn a little bit more now that I stream a lot of Minecraft. But yeah, it's good to see you too, Cuzzo. Hey, Ray, it's good to see you as well. How was stream last night? Or the night before, rather. Saw that you were live. Pumpkin Farm is actually doing quite good. As you can see, we've been getting about 1,300 a little bit. Like, it's been a good, healthy amount. I'm at 321,000. It's a lot of money. Oh, my gosh. So that kind of feels really good. That feels really good to have a little extra in the bank. But yeah, so grand. So grand. You know, maybe we put some signs up here, like with like the images and whatnot. I like this kind of route. Like we have one here. Like that could, I guess it kind of isn't really a tarot one, but it could be. I mean, you have to make these things pretty. I think what you do is you do like a little 2 thing here, right? You make this thing really compact like this. I think this would look super cool. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I don't have any of those. Bear with me. I think you do this. You do this, right? Make this all white. It'd be a lot. It'd be so much. We're gonna need a lot of white concrete if that. It was funny. The Mal was just messing around for fun. Yes, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that it was a good stream. So I think I'm just gonna do this, and I think that I could get most of these. I got every single one of them but the ones that I needed, which are the bottom ones here. Should be good. 11 add-ons? What type of add-ons do you have for your Bedrock? Not too familiar with the add-on section. Oh, I don't have enough room. There we are. Boom, boom. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. There we go. I gotta fill these holes. It's not how they work. And you send them, and you send, if, you know, you're coming in or coming out, you're here, boom. Oh, you got some tea, by the way, Mark? Okay. And Manny, are you about to go eat? Does kind of look like a massive compass. This makes you want to make a wait. This makes you want to make a massive that you could see this on the square map. Oh, like a massive compass on it. Hey, let's go. See about I'll see you soon. My internet is not happy with me tonight. I swear, Pork. It only happens when you're watching my streams. It really does. It really does. Perfect. Yeah, so you just send them, you send them, and then it opens up. I think it opens up quite significantly later. Because then you don't have to worry about, what do you call them? Then you won't have to worry about, like, anything. You could just, there we go. It actually did only start during your stream. As, I guess, kind of expected. Kind of expected. It's kind of what I was at least anticipating. Mark, thank you so much for the lurk, by the way. Yes, the entrance is very big. The entrance is very grand. But it looks good, though. I think this is our first. So you have a spot here. Maybe on one side we put a bunch of, I don't know. We could put some things here. We have a bunch of room to work with, and I think it works really well. Maybe we can do, I think that this would be pretty cool. You can, with the image on map, we could do something with it here. So like every side will probably have something. Regardless, like we will have like a section here that we could always use, and that kind of does work. Tara, what is good? Welcome back. Let's just say my inventory is in a backpack, and you can see where armor is. Okay. All right. All right. That sounds pretty cool. By the way, Tara, welcome back, Tara. I'm nearly out of any frog stuff. I'm nearly out of frog stuff here, Tara. Just wanted to let you know. I want to let you know that the frog supplies are running low. The frog lights are running low, Tara. And I'm glad to see you in here. How have you been, by the way, Tara? So great to see you back. See, I think we just make a little bit more. I think we just should make a little bit more of these. Like, we can make one here. Like, just kind of, like, sits on this side. Like this. Purple in particular. By the way, Shirley Lucci TV, it is not a new base, but we are in a cave. My base is outside over here. I'll show you real quick. Just because I know we have some people on TikTok that have not seen the base yet, or seen what it kind of looks like. Oh my goodness. Well, Tara, I hope that life has not been kicking your tuchus too much. Glad to still see that you're alive and kicking. So yes, yes, Shirley, this is our base. Looks like a giant Q from up above. But yeah, we did finish this. We actually expanded it. It was a whole big ordeal. It was a lot. A lot that we had to expand. Luckily, we were able to expand it. And with that being said, now we're kind of placing some things in here. And now we just need to place some things. Well, thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you. Yeah, we still got our chest stuff here. Like, I have a few areas that I have for, like, maybe, like, a chest room and whatnot. I guess the hard part is knowing that that's going to kind of be there. Chest room most definitely can't go here. What is this? Sugarcane or crops? Those could go there, I will say. Sugar... I think I have chest over here. Chest room plus mine. Yeah, I like that. Hey, LJ, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? So great to see you in here. How have you been? Oh, train station. That's what we're working on. I'm just going to play some platforms because I can actually get everything else after that and whatnot. So yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very... Ah! Am I getting attacked? It's... Oh, it's... Of course it is. Of course it is. The freaking skeleton. Of course it is. Alrighty. Let's go stay alive down here. Let's go place... I just want to place a few platforms, and I'm like, yes, I want that there. I want that here. I want this here. Like this one, we could place a few kind of on this back section a little bit. Kind of get this kind of worked out. That. And then it's like a 7x7. Well, it's a 5x5, but then you add the border, which just makes it a 7x7. Okay. So I want to keep that in mind. So this is going to be here. Yes. So this would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Huh? Is there... Wait, hold on. TPS? I don't... Is this my ping? I don't know. 2, 3, 1. There we go. Jura, you got any spare totems I will pay for? Ooh. I may. How much you willing to pay for them? That's the question. Oh, see, even this one's going to run into that, seems like. Maybe. Actually just going to avoid it. Even better. Even better. If we're going to avoid that, I'm happy. I am so happy. Okay. Now we're just going to place that. There we go. Perfect. Go ahead and place those back. That into the corner. I hate this song. I need to get this song out of my playlist. What song is this? I know what it is. I just don't know where it's at. This song needs to remove. I need to remove from this playlist. I don't like that song. Every time it comes on, I skip it. Every time. Every time without fail. So then we'll have like something going out that way. By the way, Goobs! What is good? See, now it's not Goober Bell. It's just Goobs. So now I don't even... Now I'm not... I'm going to... In years, I'm going to forget that it's Bell. I'm going to forget. But Goobs, how are you doing today? So great to see you back in here. How have you been? Yeah, so this would look like that. I'm going to place a torch here. I'll place a torch back there. We could probably do something similar to this side as well. Doesn't really feel natural. But, like, that feels natural. Like, I can place some pathways kind of leading up. Feels pretty natural to me, at least. Could place one. I'm going to... The thing is I'm going to have all of this on one level. So maybe one on this section. I don't know. Hey, let's go, man. He's so good. So happy to hear. How are you? I've been busy, but okay. Well, hey, you know, that's always great. It's always good to be a little busy, you know, and especially when you're doing something that you love and streaming and making content. It's like, it's okay to be busy. It's okay to enjoy the busyness. I know I've be a little bit like, oh man, it's super busy, but you know, it's like this is what I'm working towards, and this is what I'm, you know, all the things that I'm working towards. As long as I'm doing something about it, right? But I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I am doing quite well. Doing quite well. We're working on a train station right now. Working on kind of this aspect here.
Wow, finally hit 12 months. Wow.
Tara, thank you so much for the 13-month Prime sub. Much love out to you, Tara. I hope that you are doing well. So great to see you back in here. And, you know, I'm glad that life is, you know, even if it is kicking you, you're still getting back up. And I love that. Should I... Could I move this over a little bit? Maybe. Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out. I can't pick them up. Let's go ahead and drop them then. Let's go ahead and put that there. Does that feel right? Like 2 and 2. It kind of feels right. Kind of feels right. Kind of feels right. What about if we actually went inside with it, though? What about if we did that? That'd be kind of cool. Have one kind of in this little crevice. That seems kind of cool to me. That seems kind of cool to me. I'm not going to lie. Let me go here. There. Yeah, this, you know what? That might actually be the move. Once I don't have any room in my inventory right now, Nationers. Give me a second. I ain't got none of it. All right, so let's go there. That would go here. Guys, I'm liking this. You see, this is where I feel like I would have fallen stagnant in previous, like, worlds, or, like, I just be like, oh, I don't have the staircase. I'm never going to work on this. You know, I'm not going to do it. But, you know, I'm just like, I feel like as if we're working on something, we could do it. The only way to go from the bottom is up. So, I mean, guess that works. That is true, you know, and I hope that everything is okay. I do hope that everything is okay. I do need to grab some more deep slate tile because I feel like we've been using quite a bit, but that should be something that we at least have a little bit of. The one weird thing about all that deep slate cobble, you have to get cobbled deep slate to build with them, which kind of feels very weird and like backwards. But Asia, by the way, get some more 7s up in chat for Tara. I know I did not mention this, but make sure to get some more 7s up in chat for Tara with the 11-month Prime, or the 11th. Wow, I can't even get the numbers right now. Twitch already can't even get the numbers right, but the 13-month Prime sub. Much love out to you, Tara. It's so great to see you back in here. Deep slate tile. I don't have much. Deep slate brick, I do have. I ain't got none. I don't have much, if any. But let's see what we have. Where's a stone cutter? A stone cutter should be in here. I think you make this all with a stone cutter. I don't know. I have no idea. Deep slate tiles, so deep slate bricks. So is it polished deep slate bricks into deep slate tile? Holy confusion. Wow. Can I even put those in? Oh. Wow. Yeah, deep slate does nothing. My stream was just stuck on an ad. I was staring at a random guy's face. Oh, that's funny. Was he at least handsome? Let's go ahead and put those in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. And then coal goes up in here. Nice. Okay. We're working towards it. We're working towards a nice goal here. We still got a little bit of white concrete powder, so that's good to know. Probably get a few more sections done. A few more kind of areas. I'm like, okay, I would like that. Like, I would want this. I want that. I want this. Plus, like, some of these might have multiple directions, you know? Given, like, where they're going to. Maybe they could be like general train stations in the area, like maybe not always like at somebody's base, but like, hey, it puts me near them in case they continue to expand so it doesn't become like a hindrance to them. Mind you, I don't think rerouting is like too bad, especially with like railroads. I don't think that's too bad. Let's go there. I kind of like that. I kind of like this vibe. I'll do a little do a little that because I don't know. It feels kind of feels a little too straight on that edge. So I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. But yeah, Tara, I have bought out all of your pearlescent. I think that's what it is. Pearlescent. Yeah, pearlescent. What is this place XD? That's funny. Yeah, so let's just break this all out real fast. Boom, boom, boom. That looks fine. Place a torch there. All right, we got another place done. I think that's sarcasm. Man, what even is this place? Oh. This also looks like a really good area to kind of move, to kind of place one of these. So I think if you have kind of the walkway, you have the 3 here, I believe. I feel like that would, maybe you have the 3 there. Like that. I think it's the word. Just put them in your shop. I'll still buy them. But they did run out last night, and I was like, uh-oh. I know that I need more than just the 2 stacks that I was able to get before they ran out. And then that should go right there. It should continue. More cave? More cave. Okay. That's a lot more cave than I expected. That is a bigger cave than I anticipated. Okay. You could go over there, actually. You could just get shipped over there, okay? That's gonna go there, 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 there. Boom, 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 boom. And we could go like that. Go like that. And like that. And maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Why is your chat so small? Oh, I forgot that I changed my chat size. I actually forgot that I changed my chat size. So yesterday I was recording a video about like, if you dug 100 times down in a random location, how often would you die? If you know what I mean, if that makes sense. And so like, because I know that it's all going to get turned into a vertical, what I needed to do was I needed to make sure that my chat wasn't like in the way, because I'm always constantly using chat commands for things. So that's why it's so small. That is why. Yeah. I kind of did forget to change it. I'm actually not gonna lie. I did kind of forget to change it. What the heck was I? What the heck was I gonna do? I need to pull up my phone for a quick question. Yeah. So that's how that yes, that is how that happened. Yeah. What the heck was I going to... What was I going to do? Huh. I don't know what I was going to do. What's it gonna do? I forget. It's like walking into a room. Bro, something broke my door. It has to be a zombie. Take him out. Take him out. I'm gonna make this one a little longer so I know, like, that is what we're doing. I don't know what I was gonna do. I don't know what I was going to do. And mind you, like, you could also take one this way as well, and I think that's kind of cool. Like, you could take one this way. I mean, maybe that way, given the height difference, like, that's honestly not too bad. It's not too bad. I have no idea what types of blocks I'm going to use for this, but I like the deep slate. The deep slate with like the white kind of feels nice. Gives good contrast. I think I honestly, this is kind of crazy. I might actually turn these into like wooden trusts. If you know what I mean. Like I might turn them into like some sort of wooden like holding. I might honestly. I think it would look really cool. Especially with them like strip, like kind of give this like a little bit more like real feel instead of like, oh, like what stone am I going to use? Like, let's just use wood. You know what I mean? Like might as well try something a little new. So let me go grab a few chests because with those chests, I actually want to, what is it? I forgot what I was going to do. I don't know what I was going to do. I was thinking about it and I completely forgot. Maybe a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing, Nationers. Maybe it's a good thing. Go ahead and sleep. Now let's go. Oh, hello. Zombie. Dude, we have so many zombies around here, too. We have a lot of things happening. Let me go grab 2 chests here. Or a few more chests. Because I just want to place some of the blocks that I'm going to use anyways in that section. We still need to figure out what to do with lights here. Still need to figure out what I'm going to do with lights. But this allows me to... I'll place some of those. I'm just going to place my deep slate tile there. Place my half slabs there. Yeah, because I think that that will be fine. So GUI. I'm just going to keep stone brick with me. Keep some stone brick with me. I think I'm going to work on the pumpkins a little bit, too. I got 1 chest, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. We'll figure it out. But this allows me, that at least allows me to kind of place some items that I would like to go there. I think I'm going to work on some pumpkin farms, because the pumpkin farms actually aren't too bad to work on. I've worked on them a little bit off camera. Well, not really. By working, I've just been more like AFK. I've been putting a lot of work into them. What type of work? Well, they're functioning. They work. So let's grab some pistons. Let's just grab all of those, I feel, because we're going to need them. Don't need any hoppers. Glass panes. Probably will need. Pearlescence. We need redstone. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just 9. We'll get 2 stacks of that. Probably could use a lot more than that, to be honest. Pearlescence, that. Yeah. And then water bucket. Perfect. Hey, Hunter, what is good? How are you doing today? So great to see you in here. Now, Nation, let's go work on the pumpkins. Oh, I mean, I guess I could always just grab the pumpkins from where they're at. Free, also hashtag free B2B. He ain't said nothing wrong. What was that? By the way, Gina! What is good, Gina? How are you doing today? So great to see you in here. How are you? Why are those all the way down there? I'm so confused. Why do these all get mixed up when I transform them? I don't know. What? That's not what? Okay. Transform. Okay. What? I guess I'll just move that forward. That's so confusing. That makes no sense. I grouped some things and they don't make any sense to there. But Gina, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I am doing swell myself. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. I had there were some issues with the scooter that I'm trying to send back, and they were like, how many watts of battery is it? That's okay. Let's just look up. Let's look up on Google, because the people that were working there had no idea. They're like looking at a whole bunch of like, is it 964 volts? I was like, the volt? What are you talking about? Okay. How much volts is a E500 dual motor Unagi scooter in watts? The Yonagi Model 1 E500 dual motor scooter features two 250 watt motors, providing a total nominal power of 500 watts. These motors are capable of reaching a peak power output of 1,000 watts for improved acceleration and hill climbing. Okay. Yeah, why were they asking so many questions about it? Well, when you're dealing with batteries, you have to have certain labels, apparently, which makes sense. Like if anything hazardous, right? Especially a battery, because a battery can catch on fire, that plane's cooked. Like, you don't want to be the cause that plane went down for whatever reason, right? And so, I guess in short, they wanted to make sure that I had the right things, and they were not looking at the right thing. It makes sense that the E500 is a 500 watt battery. Makes sense, right? It's an E500. It just makes sense. But what they could not understand was how the math was not mathing to them. They were like sitting there. Oh my God, it was such a pain. I probably spent 40 minutes in the FedEx ground office. They're like, hey, here's what you need to do. And I was like, okay, like I will message them. I'll see if they can give me any clarification that it's over or under and whatnot. And then, so it seems like it's over because what they're saying is a 500 watt battery. Makes sense. Okay. But the issue is that now they have to go through hazardous waivers. So you have to get you just have to go through hazardous waivers, which is like pretty common when you're dealing with batteries. But the thing is like, if they're sending it to me without anything like that, how in the world am I supposed to send it back when I have no clearance to send it back? So there's obviously a pipeline issue, and the lady, oh my gosh, she said sorry like 800 times. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. Like, you're just trying to correct it. Like, sure, it falls under your hands to be the person to tell me. It's like, she kept saying, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, you don't have to say you're sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I just, stop. Stop saying you're sorry. You don't have to be sorry about anything. You let me know what I needed to do, how to go about it, and that's all that I needed. Just let me know that I cannot ship it today. I will contact the people and we'll get it sorted. Thank you. Plus, she had a cart. She brought a cart out, which I do appreciate, because it was quite heavy. So I appreciate. I don't even know her name. She didn't introduce herself. I just gave her a handshake, and I was on my way. By the way, Hunter, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Great to see you in here, by the way. Oop, oop, oop. Ah. So yeah, it was a little rough. It was a little rough, Nationers. Sitting in the FedEx ground office for 40 minutes a day. I'm just like, not much I could do other than just try and fix the issue that they caused. So, kind of where I'm at on that right now. But so yeah, I emailed them. I have a bachelor party this weekend, so I'm trying to get that all done and taken care of before I go on the bachelor party, so that can happen. And then all that I need to do is, maybe when I get back, maybe the scooter's back. Who would have thought? That doesn't feel right. So that's kind of what's going on. But Gina, what's going on in your life? What are you up to these days? Are you having scooter issues? Are you battery issues? What's kind of going on there? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Okay. Let's go ahead, and I need my hoe back. I need my hoe back. I need it. I need it. It's also a little cold in here. A little cold. Cold. I'm gonna shut my window, and we'll see if it gets any hotter. LeChunk SMP. Love everyone that traded shulker boxes for random stuff. Now I have to organize this. That's the lovely part of a shop. You never know. Maybe it's 2 dimes. Maybe it's 2 nickels. But what are you giving in expense? What that? Got a Facebook Messenger? No. Facebook Messenger sent me a message. Oh my gosh. Facebook Messenger assistant. Do any of you guys like sell some of your guys' stuff? Like, can you guys do that? You guys like sell items on marketplaces anywhere? That's something you guys do? If so, what do you guys sell? I'd love to know. Like, or have you ever? Or do you guys like strictly buy? Are you guys buyers? You guys flip things? Kind of interesting to see like what types of markets that people go to. Like that. Because it is kind of interesting to think about. I don't sell much stuff on there, but when I sell it, I sell a lot of stuff in bulk, I would say. I sell a lot of things. I'm like, okay, it's time to sell this. It's kind of my MO. Grass is going to go here. Grass is going to go there. There we go. My family in a way sells things. Okay. Do they sell them to like family friends? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like they sell things to people that are like close to them, you could say. That's how I guess that's how I would feel like that's what you meant. Okay, I gotta sell all of these. Or not sell them. We're not selling them. We're not selling these. We're simply just putting these there. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. Not how I meant to do it. I meant to do it in another way. So every time we get to the top level, we have to take out the top floor. That's something that we have to do every time. Can't avoid that. It fits everything. We donated close to a... We donated clothes to a family friend who's a hairdresser. In return, we got free haircuts. Oh, you guys barter as well. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. That seems kind of cool, though. That's how they used to do it back in the olden day. We'll give you bread for the year if you allow us to, I don't know, if you give us one mule. So it's a very barter and trade tactic, I feel. But it's kind of nice. It has like a nice kind of element around it. Because it's kind of just like nice. Kind of just easy. I know what I was going to look up. I figured out what I was going to look up now. I figured it out. I was looking at Giannis. Gigantus. Giannis. I'm not gonna lie, I think Giannis stays in Milwaukee. Not gonna lie. I think he does. Oh, my Corinne, welcome in. We used to have yard sales too. I miss a good yard sale. We have a lot during the summer, like summertime. But a yard sale, oh, man, sometimes yard sales are just so nice. Very leisure, very easy. Not too much. I mean, maybe they're a little bit of a pain to set up and like take down every day, but like people like spend money at yard sales, man. I remember we had a yard sale to kind of fund like a California trip, and oh my gosh. I mean, I remember how much money we made over the course of like 3 days. It was like 3 days of yard sale. I mean, we were in bank, man. Probably like $2,000. I was like, holy sheet of paper. It was a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, Manny. Nice. Good one. Good one, Manny. Have you guys ever thrown a yard sale, Nationers? Have you guys ever had a yard sale? You guys go to yard sales? They're kind of cool. They are kind of cool. They're kind of cool. There's a zombie. Okay, now we place these back. I'm gonna go sleep. I can't do this while zombies are out here. Sometimes you're right. It's nice to kind of see, like, you never know what you might find. Never know. I guess it's kind of the mysterious nature of what they are. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, Nationers. How do I get a 10-second delay? Down bad. Down bad. Haha, can't catch me. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Catch me if you can. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to do that. So then I could come across and then do it again. I don't have that fast of fingers. I've had a lot of yard sales and I lose stuff. My parents sold my N64 for $20. The games too? Childhood books signed by classmates? My American Doll? Gotta be there for them. I don't think my mom would ever get rid of, like, anything related to me. Like, she still has my baby clothes. That's crazy. That's actually a little diabolical, I'm not gonna lie. I also forgot to place these, so hold on. I gotta go back to the other side and do that. I've not done that. Which are you? Right here. That's actually wild. They're just like, you don't need that. You don't use it. It's like, well, you're right. I probably don't use it. But, especially the N64, they're probably, you're holding a grudge for the rest of your life. Like, I can't believe you sold my N64. Like $400 now. Your insane stockpile of bone meal's coming handy now. Well, that's good. That's good. Let me go eat. This is pretty good. This has been pretty good. I'm really happy with all the progress I actually made on the train station today. I can't restock this fast. Are people buying like absurd amounts of bone meal? Oh, I guess, are you using bone meal for the frog things? Maybe. I don't know how frog lights work, actually. I don't know. That's all that I need. Should need. For now, that's funny. Yeah, I like just having like these little platforms for people. I think it's just kind of nice. Be like, hey, like we're heading to your base that way, or heading in this direction. And maybe that train station leads you one way, and then you take another train station from there. So you're not having to double up at one section. You could take a train station in one area and then be like, okay, now we're in the region. Now let's try and figure out what to do from there. That would be really cool. I think that's probably the more efficient way of doing it. Have one kind of heading in each direction and have like another train station in that area. I think that works a little bit better. Oh, you died. Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Sorry that you died. All right, let's go up the stairs here. All right, let's go ahead and empty our inventory. Can we make more chests by chance? We got one chest. I guess one chest isn't too bad. Oh. Yeah, we should just put some glass down here. I gotta put the glass back anyways, because this now all works. This now all works, which is great. Gotta put this back. Hold on. Let me place this chest down here real fast. Let me place those. Place the dirt. Place that. Place all of that. That. Boom. I'll place all of those down. Give me my glass panes rather. Do that. Boom. Boom. All right. Yeah, I figured I would have enough items for just one. I'm teleporting places in such a weird way because I'm trying to save a location I'm at, but I can't set my home. Oh, is it like you always constantly go back there? So then you go home, or you're at the place, go home, and then back to then another place, and then to go back, you go, yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, let's go ahead and put some string and some rotten flesh up in here. Bada boom, a bada bing. Back market, back home. Back market, back home. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, right? Okay, so I feel pretty good about a lot of that. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Oh, it didn't show up in your chat? Oh, that's funny. I feel like sugarcane's something that we always need. I don't get enough. I don't get enough sugarcane. I think we still need to add the sugarcane stuff back. I don't think we do it with the mud, though. The mud can be a little complicated. Like, it's nice to expand with the mud, but the mud can be a little complicated in terms of, like, automation because you need so many hoppers. You need a ton of hoppers. So my proposition is to not do that. Not do that. Oh, but it deleted my first slash home. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I guess it is a / of sorts. Okay, where do I even put the sugarcane at this point? Do I just sell it? I don't know. I feel like that's not what I need to be doing with this. I feel like I should be turning it into paper. It's kind of what my heart's telling me. We could do that pretty easily here. Easy. We got paper in there, some emeralds, not bad. My circle base is now taking a turn. It was meant to be built in old style, now building the White House on top of it. I had a period, but I forgot a single one doesn't work on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, it's like the period. Yeah, okay. Like the period / so it's like, hey, use this because like if you did the slash, yeah, it's like the / home like that. That makes sense. Yeah. Museum. I kind of like the museum. Just to have like some relics or just like some photos or just some things that we did. Works on Minecraft, but not on Twitch. Get right, Twitch. Come on. So yeah, 4 levels on each is perfect. It's beautiful. Works really well. Like you get to see the water too, which I really like. And the lights, which give that. Yeah, I did. Right there. I was on the far end. Because I needed the farms to kind of be really close to me, if that makes sense. So like this one could be a sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farms don't really take that long to make. They really don't. Really do not. Rip Mine and Blues Museum. Well, it's not like part of it is for the chunk, but also part of it is for like just things that have maybe happened, I guess, in general. You guys can still make a museum. Like maybe it is just like, you know, a picture of something. You know, just like if in case like somebody's new, they could come see, they could kind of see what it looks like. So this was not an active idea that you had. This is an idea that you did have, but hadn't acted upon. So my thought process, okay, for the things here, for this in particular, right? This in particular was to do yeah, my initial thought, it's that huge museum that needs light blocks that we built 2 chunks ago, but it never made it onto the server. Okay, I do remember what you were talking about, because I remember that was one of the things that you mentioned that you needed lights for. I don't think it would be too bad to build just like an easy sugarcane farm here, just so I can like start accumulating some. So like that would go here. Just do this already. If I can. If I can. Because I can. Perfect. And I built this one wrong. There we go. So what I'm thinking about doing is, yeah, basically just having like 2 sugarcane farms that run across each other like that. And you can kind of, I mean, it's just going to be like a 17 long. So you have 8, 8, and then 1 collection in the middle. And then all you're kind of doing is then you can add one on the back side of it, and then add one on the back side of it, and then add one on the back side of it. Continue to do that. So my job here right now, I think, is to just get this area kind of, I guess, quote unquote, ready. So how far is 17 blocks? This is 15. So if we go 1, 2, 3, we just place all of these with 1 on the other side, then it should be perfect. I don't know what that looks like. 5, 6. Here we go. I wonder how long until Junior's gambling machine runs out of banknotes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just get this area nice and ready. This does not have to be super big. I know we're kind of breaking a lot of blocks, but it does not have to be super big by any means. Yeah. And that gave a good indication on where we kind of are at. We go here. Not again. Why waste your money gambling when you could spend it on my shop? Well, that's the money that he got from winning, so that's what he turned into his actual income. The gambling income, right? Oh my gosh, too many people think about that. That's what I made gambling this month. As an income? What? Oh my god. I pray. I pray. So... What do you mean access to it? What do you mean by access to it? So what I'm thinking is if we have like a ridge on the bottom here. Ridge on the bottom. So then it goes water and ice. The block, the pistons, and the redstone. This would be, this technically would be water. We'd have the sand or grass here. You have the pistons up here. Pistons up here, and then block there, redstone there. That's not bad at all. Okay. So easiest thing to do is just mine the blocks that we actually need to mine. Is that right? Hold on. Is that right? Do I have the old chunk world, 118 world? It's a 118 world though. But I know I had a sugarcane farm, right? I know I did. I know that I did. I hate that my flight speed is so fast. Oh my gosh. I know that I did. Hold on. It's up over here. Yeah, so it's that. So it's 4 blocks deep. 4 blocks deep. 4 blocks deep from the water. Well, it's just 4 blocks in general, right? Hold on. It's 4 blocks in general, actually. Because it's... Yeah. Collection, grass, system, redstone. Okay. Let's just go do that really fast. We can get through that really fast. I think that should work perfectly. Okay. So yeah, collection all the way down on the bottom here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Easy. We could keep the top. We could absolutely keep the top. Maybe we... I mean, I guess you could make another level. What would that look like? So it'd be that dirt there. 1, 2, 3. 1. Well, that'd be dirt again. And then it'd only be 2. Very difficult to do another level. Very difficult. By the way, animatronics, what is good? How have you been? And don't feel sorry for missing any streams. Like, it's important to go live life. It's important to be present in all that you do. And it's great to see you back in here again. How have you been? I will note that we are about to end stream here in a very soon at the top of the hour. Just want to at least note that so you don't feel like, oh, I just joined. My heart just dropped because I did my elytra deploy. So how far is this back off the wall? 4. Basically 4 off the wall. 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to do this, because I'm going to break it anyways. Yeah, it's easy enough. There we go. Were you guys doing good? I've been locked in on art and wanted to say I'm quite proud of how far my art has come. I don't think I've ever sent to Discord. I have terrible memory. You're okay, animatronics. I've always asked. I don't know if I've actually seen any. I'd definitely love to see any, especially now that you're locked in, you're working on it. But yes, it is 7 o'clock. It is been streaming for about 3 hours right now. I also got to work out. I got to eat. And I got to go DoorDash, Nationers. Got to go DoorDash. So those are some important things that I got to do tonight. But most importantly, it's so great to see you in here, animatronic. I hope that you are doing well. Hopefully you are taking care. And yeah, I hope to be live tomorrow. It will be the last night or last day that I'll be live for a minute, just because we have my friend's bachelor party this weekend. And so we're going to be doing that. And yeah. So yeah, we got some more DoorDash videos coming up. Don't you worry, Manny. Don't you worry. But yeah, Nationers, oh my word. What a great stream today. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to hit that follow button. Join the nation today, the realest community on the internet. I know all you guys on Twitch already follow, but if you guys are watching for the first time on TikTok, make sure to hit that follow button. Join the nation today, the realest community on the internet. Hopefully we make some more money from this pumpkin farm. That'd be really nice. But with that being said, Nationers, hope to be live tomorrow for the last week for the last time this week. Like I mentioned, I will be out of town for my friend's bachelor party. Hopefully you guys have, obviously, a great rest of your day, night, wherever you guys are. Thank you guys again so much for being here, enjoying the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that train station that we're working on. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out. But most importantly, Nationers, I hope that you guys take care. Don't forget to eat. I'm gonna go eat now. Get some more 7s up in chat. Make sure to get some pieces up in there as well. And I will see you guys all very soon. Tomorrow, hopefully at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for another great stream. Have a good one, Nationers. 07 and peace. Peace! Do, 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 do.